Where
Why though?
like
In the water.
uh,
Those are map-like things, though.
So change of plans. We're gonna we're gonna go to that absolutely gigantic ship that's the size of a small country. That looks interesting.
Yeah.
What about that jellyfish with a penis for a head that's the size of half a
Stay away
continent?
from that.
It's very friendly.
That's what I'm afraid of.
okay,
Oh dear.
so now we start. You're going to go drop off the scary thing. The evil skull that was containing blood and dark magic. And it is midnight. Exactly.
Oh, fine.
Oh yeah, it is totally.
Why are you guys
man.
traveling at midnight?
We wait 1 minute. It's no longer midnight.
Yep, that's true. That's how it works. That's how time works. Good job.
Good job. We figured out time.
You figured out my time puzzle.
I'm pretty sure I have low light vision, so I should be fine.
I have dark vision, so yeah, I'm good.
You're even more
I
fine.
have low light vision as well.
The gnome also has dark vision. The only one that can't really see is the barbarian.
Well, he doesn't need to see anyways.
Yeah, how barbarians work. Right?
Sure. So if it's nighttime, I need to do.
Oh god.
This needs to be Pathfinder. And then this needs to give off light. How big would a campfire light things up?
If a torch gives you 20 foot of good light,
I would
a
say there's
campfire is probably like 40.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
like 50 because it makes the numbers nicer.
It was a slightly larger than average size campfire then.
Is that right? Did I do it backwards? I think I may have done it backwards. Yeah, I did it backwards. Good job, Alex. Some of you can see really far. Did you know that? Like, I don't know. Is this done and good? See, that's the opposite of a good. I made a campfire that has an inverse light.
That seems not.
It's the skull's
right.
fault. Why did it do that?
That seems right.
Throw the skull in the fire.
There's a little bit, yeah.
That's not going to end badly.
Hard to tell.
Apologies
The
for
evil
the
skull and the evil
spam in
magic
chat.
fire?
I'm just making sure that my spells. Yes, there we go. That's what I was more expecting to see.
There's a cliff edge, maybe that also stops their vision. Or is that too complicated?
I can do that. I mean, it is complicated, but I can do that. Can I just copy this? I'm just do that. Map background. Dunk. Copy. And paste it onto the dynamic lighting thing. And the exact. Nope, didn't work.
Same position.
God damn it. Polygon. Just click all the things. Click, 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 click. And we'll just pretend. Well, fuck it. They can't see it. It's visible then. It's a bigger cliff than I thought. It's a 30-foot cliff now. If anyone,
Slopes down in that corner where you can kind of see. You know?
yeah, if anyone has any questions about it, too bad. Okay, let's move the players here so they can actually see too. So it's
I'm-
nighttime.
There we go.
You guys are traveling. What is this?
In a nice diagonal line thing.
Obscureness of the light. The light is obscured through that corner from their point of view.
Oh, I have no idea what they can see. I probably should make it so that I can see what they see.
I don't really see anything at the moment.
That's because you are a blind person.
I can see everything.
You could poke your eyes out. That would have been better.
It's-
Obviously.
There's no moon out.
I can see the party. That's
Oh.
something.
It's like complete darkness.
Okay, so
I can only see me. There's nothing else on the map.
do you have a torch, TM?
Aw.
Yeah.
Like, nope, nothing.
Okay,
I mean, probably.
so this big black thing.
I can see a square. Doesn't seem to be related to anything to do with my actual range of vision.
I can see something green way the fuck over there.
Okay, so what you see if you can see the big gigantic black blob in the bottom right,
Yeah.
that is a cliff. That is now, how high did I say arbitrarily? 30 feet tall. It's just a big cliff, and it slopes down to the right side, and that's why you can kind of see on it the greenness. And that is, hold on, I need to give TM a torch. TM, you have a torch which gives 20 feet of light.
Do I?
Yeah, see? Bam.
So I do. I can see to here and nothing else at all.
You can see everyone else in your party.
Yeah, you can see 20 feet of light. So everyone's like, you see the big cliff in the distance? You're like, what are you talking about? I'm human, mans. What is the extent that you can see, Tidor?
Okay, so let me just trace out. I can see a square, and this is the border.
And it's all black?
No, it's I can see the cliff.
Okay.
But everything apart from that is green, apart from this darker green triangle over here. I don't understand why my vision stops where it does.
Because you're seeing the edge of a cliff?
Yeah, I understand why I can't see the black bit, but what about to the due south and due east?
That's
Because-
the edge of the map.
There is
Oh,
no,
okay.
the world.
Okay,
The world
it's
ends.
just a small map. Okay, I can see the whole map.
I
Apart
was
from
really,
what's on top of the cliff.
I was really concerned that that doing the drag and drop of the characters had somehow messed everything up again. And he was like, I can't. I'm like, what? There's nothing to see. How could it possibly mess up?
Okay, now I get what I'm seeing now. So yes, I can see that there is a cliff.
Can I get perception checks from everybody? And if you have bonuses to smell,
I
add
do.
bonuses.
As it
Bonuses
works
to
out,
smelling.
I have smell
I
vision.
think anybody near me really does not get a benefit to smell. They get disadvantage.
Uh,
One.
You're at
if there is
disadvantage.
if there is anyone within 30 feet of me, I know where they are.
Oh,
Yeah, a creature with a scent ability can detect opponents by sense of smell, generally within 30 feet.
what is this symbol? Why do you have a crazy symbol?
Tools? Skill? Skill.
It's a thing that they added. I think you get
And that's
symbols on shit.
Perception, acrobatics up there. So I assume it means skills,
Okay.
yeah? But
I need Raz, Lily.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to actually
roll.
fucking
Oh,
see my
that's-
skills.
That is a requirement. Yes.
Like, I don't. They fucked something up on this character sheet, and I don't know what they did.
Well, there's
Uh,
6 months above
Did you click the settings button at the very top?
Okay.
I mean, you're not wrong. They did fuck things up.
They did mess with shit a bit, yeah.
What was a way that we could get like a current version of the cheat and not have it update? Because that would be
Are we
Whatever.
outside?
yes, under the stars.
Oh, goody. This is okay. So
Wow, what did you roll?
No, I rolled it. This is without a certain mod. Let me see what I get to add to that.
Okay.
I think I get to add.
You already
7?
added.
What? Yeah.
And it's more?
Yeah.
What?
15 is just his normal modifier.
I get to add my. I get to add my my charisma to my wisdom things when we're under the night sky. Let me double check that, but
I mean, I have plus 11, which is pretty bonkers already.
The same.
But yeah,
Hydor is
if there
very
are
confused at the moment.
close to
Apparently.
that,
still can
know
see
that
them.
exists.
He's still worried about how the world just drops off, just like right behind him.
There's 20 feet of light and then nothing.
Actually, I can understand why he's confused because this is like the first time I've ever started the party in the part where they can actually see the map. Usually, I start them like in the middle somewhere, and I have to go.
Yeah, I understood that we were in a corner, but I didn't expect the entire map to be so small.
It is a small. It's a travel encounter,
Yeah. It makes sense. I just didn't consider it.
and on top of the cliff is a gigantic red dragon.
Hey, just sleeping.
so
Don't.
to clarify, this is a skill checks are wisdom like their skill and then base checks, right?
What? What's a skill based check?
So perception is a wisdom based check. Just checking terminology. Okay. Then yes. I get to add charisma modifier to 7. So yeah, I have a 28 perception.
28? Okay. I was really hoping that you wouldn't get this, but so TM is
20
Yeah,
fucking 8.
okay.
You see everything forever.
I rolled a 6.
Jesus fuck.
So TM was until Lily got it. TM was the only one that said, "Hey, I smell a campfire and someone cooking. Yeah, it smells like camp rations, military issued camp rations. It smells like it's coming from on top of that cliff, even though you can't see anything."
No, exactly.
And Lily's like, "Yeah, it sounds like there's 3 of them. One guy's kind of chubby."
No, too much.
You can hear that one of them is chubby.
With a smell, the quality of chubby sweat.
And with the 28, you can do a whole lot.
You know his BMI, his blood type.
You're like, one of them hasn't filed their taxes yet, it smells like.
I did not mean to make another character that makes us run around at night.
But you did.
Yet here we are.
I'm sorry.
So, you need to make a roll. You need to make a roll, 3 rolls.
One for each.
1 for each of these pulls.
Yeah. Well, one of them, though, that one's not a number. Veg. Okay. That was pretty much what that was anyway.
What was
One of them did okay. The other 2, not so great. What was they?
Okay, so they're unaware. They're unaware. Okay,
I know their skills are.
it was this one,
Oh, okay.
and just see if they could.
Oh, I thought that was. No, I thought that was an 8, and I was like,
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's like they're very far away outside
Yeah.
of the site. Okay, so yes, now everyone gets to make a initiative check.
Oh boy, rolling initiative.
Remember
My
to
favorite
click your
part.
character first.
I got a +2.
Yeah, click your character. Yes, you get a +2.
Watch me roll a 1.
You're the wizard.
I rolled a 10.
Somewhere. That was totally.
That's okay.
It has a 1 in it.
Knows.
Where is
Oh, you have it up there.
initiative? Where have they hidden it?
TM's just turned on all of his icons, it seems.
I sure have.
16. Not half bad.
How do you get all these icons?
Go in
Settings.
the settings menu.
Because I most assuredly have.
And the best part is that you can put in custom URLs.
That word.
It just has the word custom. What the fuck?
It's under the tab header image.
Like I put in a custom URL for it, and it links to the image, but it doesn't actually display it.
Oh, that might be. That might be because it wasn't like it might only accept like ones that end with PNG, etc. in their links.
Oh, god damn it! That means I can't do Twitch emotes, which would be the perfect size.
Well, I mean, you
You
could
could just
do things.
paste them in Imgur.
Oh
Use
yeah.
window pop-outs. Okay, I have more important things to worry about than trying to figure that out.
Okay. That's too much effort. Fuck it.
Beagle gets to roll. Buttons got 2.
Sweet.
Nailed it.
I'm gonna roll some two.
Yeah.
Just one for all two, right?
Yep. Please make the sheet
That's not
configuration
very good.
options go away. I
They're
just
not
want
super
the.
infused. They're super infused by their campfires.
Oh, right there. It's I get it now. I was looking inside the roll 20 options, not the character sheet options. Makes sense. Okay. Announcements go away. Wow, they have updated 18 versions since we last played.
Wow.
Oh,
Is he-
nice.
Yeah.
We were playing on 1.2.
Yeah,
1.20.
1.02 is what we were playing on.
Damn, yo.
Wait, where's the? I hate you. They really did just mess up everything.
It made sense in increments, but not in 20 increments.
While you were just playing with that, what is Button's real name?
Bygil. Bygil.
Whoa! It does not scale the size.
This is going to be a session of it just okay.
Let's
Mother,
just click on things.
yeah, let's just mode. Nope, that wasn't it. Recalc. Nope. Okay, how do I actually get settings? Settings is activated. Thank.
Oh, how do you get
Jesus.
out of the settings?
Yes.
Unclick settings.
Of course.
Toggling.
Yeah, they really need UI people.
I hate it. Bad UI.
It
Makes you wanna
wiped
be a
his
UI
stats.
designer.
You mother.
Wait, what?
No, you press recalc or whatever.
No, that's not it. It's just this was he was set up as an NPC, and they no longer have an NPC tab.
Oh,
No. Okay. Well, let's
Well,
just make it up.
here we go on.
20. He's real good, guys. Okay. Son of a bitch. That makes his total 6. You got a 10 total, Tidor?
That's so appropriate.
If I'm attacking with my stuff, that's the emotion I want to be showing.
I just love that it was just very appropriate for Zeller right there.
What did you roll
Sorry, was I wrong?
for all of them?
Am I rolling them separately?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize.
You can also name them if you want. Give them backstories. Christine,
Oh, it looks like my init roll didn't show up on the thing. It was a
you have to
12.
select your character first.
I did.
But I
At
hate
least I thought I did. Or is clicking not the way you're supposed to select it? Oh, you need to click on the click tool and then click on it. Right, that makes more sense.
Ben, your voice is sounding a lot higher pitched. Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, Ben, how are you?
Well, I've grown red hair and am no longer working at home, so you know that's the thing.
It's Ben.
Motherfucker.
I'm trying to.
What is your thing?
Same thing.
What's your initiative
+2.
modifier, Tidor?
Oh, +2.
Okay, so you got a 13.
The +2 was already included. Oh, you rolled for me. Okay, I rolled earlier and got a 12.02, but sure, I'll take the +1.
Well, no, actually, I just did math entirely wrong. Like, damn, that was wrong. 10 plus 2 equals 13. Duh.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you're fine with it as long as the numbers are better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You can go first.
I do actually.
Yeah, this is the person that rolled really well for their spot check. Who is it?
They
This
just-
one.
Sure, I'll be the same person.
Do you want to just...
You're like,
And
yeah. You're like, huh.
What's going on over here?
Is there some rustling in them there trees?
Yeah, what about them trees? Okay, so you need to roll a spot check again. Sorry,
I'll make
perception.
the green dice person. We'll use the same die for the same person.
Nothing.
There's a clip here, but I already knew that.
Okay, everything's fine. There's no problems here. Okay, Lily, your turn.
How does one play games?
You announce your actions, and then we all criticize you for them. And then
Rules
you,
lawyer up, go flip through a couple books, tell you why I can't do anything.
yeah, then you go home and cry, and you're
I mean,
like,
you're already
right.
What is my movement speed? 5?
Movement speed.
4? Like, well, I mean, like, I'm thinking in squares because I don't remember what the actual.
It's
Yeah.
5.
Yes, movement speed is 5. Where is it under? Run 8 speed. Okay, 20. So 4.
You are so short. I forgot how short you are.
Hell no.
Under
I don't know.
Extremely tiny.
1, 2.
The tiniest of nose. I don't really expect a nose
It's
to be
what-
like me.
Lily's wearing a big hat though, so she's almost 3 feet tall.
Real big hat.
It's an 8-inch hat, like half her size. In any second now, Lily will move across the field.
Like that. Well,
Holy crap, you can move far.
That was a double move.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
You're
40
right.
feet.
no, running you get to move 4 times your speed. Double
But you
move.
make a lot of noise.
just swiftness then.
Yeah. But you can run 40 feet in 6 seconds, which is like everyone in Dungeons and Dragons land is just really fit.
Well, that's why they're adventurers and not normal NPCs.
That's true.
Duh.
Next
Well-
person is Raz.
Cool. Well, I haven't noted anything really weird because I fucked my perception roll up quite poorly.
You can,
No, that's
you
fine.
can move and try and, or you can try and do a perception roll again for a movement.
We could just follow Lily and be like, "Where are you going, yo?"
I mean, that sounds like a sensible plan. And I have like 30. I can go stand over here and see if I can see or smell anything weird.
I'm telling you.
I'm a cat and I can smell things.
Oh, she did? Okay. Well, wouldn't they all follow her? You're like, in that direction, I guess?
No, it's like, wait, where did Lily go?
Fucking salt.
Presumably someone will drag him along.
Are you gonna make another perception check?
Let's push the button, see what happens.
Button go. Okay. so
28.
you see the faint movings of a figure right where my purple boopy doop is.
Right where your purple's at. Okay.
So next turn you'll be able to shoot at him. So you
Nice.
just see like the outline of a person on the cliff.
Neat.
It is this person's turn. He knows nothing. He doesn't get to act.
He eats more food.
He eats more food. He's the fat one. Tidor.
Okay. You know the best part about random encounters, especially ones that happen just before we all go to sleep? I have all my spells and nothing else to use them on. So I'm going to cast Fly on myself to start.
Hi. Okay. Is that a? Okay.
Your image broke.
It did too.
Wizard.
So yeah. I now have 60-foot fly speed. And I can ascend at half speed. So that's my standard action, and then my move action is to fly upwards 20 foot.
20 feet?
Yep. That's as far as I can go because... Oh, wait, no, sorry, 30 foot. Half of 60 is 30, that's right.
Where'd you go? Where'd the darkness?
You just see him fly up into the darkness and he's gone.
Everyone's just disappearing one by one.
You're like, no! Where did you go?
So,
Don't leave me all alone.
how about we get one of these numbers above my head to indicate altitude? I don't know what they currently are. One of them is HP, I know that much. I think another is AC. I don't know what the blue one is.
That is your current altitude.
Oh,
Because
Cool.
blue for sky.
Well, no, not usually, but yes, for now.
That I was already ahead of you. I put the little flying icon and your altitude on there.
nice.
Okay.
What is the blue number?
Okay. So,
I don't know what your blue number is. Your blue number.
so Turkey, would you like to be on top of that cliff?
No.
Are you sure about that?
Gross.
Yes. I
Because
would
I
like to be
really
wearing
want
him
to put you on top
right
of that
now.
cliff.
My next
it's
standard
not
action is going to be
that
readying
far.
a spell. So what spells do I have that could be useful here?
Oh, poor TM. I don't know what's going on in any direction. Where'd Lily go? I can't see her anymore.
Well, if nobody wants to be thrown on top of the cliff,
Just throw yourself, push off the ground with your meaty hand.
that's the plan.
Wait, what? You can't jump up 30 foot cliff, can you? He's a monk. with a high enough acrobatics check, I will allow you to do it.
Okay.
It just becomes very difficult the higher the cliff is. And by the way, this is a 30-foot cliff.
It's not that big.
At that point, it might be around 20.
No, this is the point. This is the point I'm measuring from.
Okay.
Just land on your fists, you'll be fine.
Well, I rolled it too.
I mean, it just
Okay, so you
And jump!
you
Hitting
smash
me now.
you just smack your head and just oh my nose! Oh.
Oh, that does sound like me.
would you potentially hear that and be like, the fuck? I know monks wear like whiskey shit on them. It's not like I heard chainmail hitting the side of this cliff.
Yeah, what kind of armor are you? You're not wearing any armor, right? You're nude.
It's like cloth or
I'm completely naked, just flapping in the breeze.
God. So yeah, so you would get a chance to do that. If you do take 2 points of damage for smashing your nose inside the cliff,
That's fair.
because you were really going for it. You like sprinted all the way over there and was smack.
like, I'm gonna jump in the darkness.
Okay, so the cooker. Actually, no, he's the fattest one.
The fattest one.
Yeah.
Because that's why he's the slowest.
Yeah, sure.
Just to get another.
Yeah, I would say that would be a hearing thing. Alright, this one is now made aware. It can act next turn. Does it want? It has a standard action. Does you want to do anything? You have
I'm just saying, if he hears something, probably like prep a spell or something. Like.
this one probably.
Yeah.
All right, that one. Okay. Now it's buttons.
It could just be a bear smacking inside of the cliff. You don't know. I'll cook him dinner.
Man, it would be great if I had all his fucking monks shit. Buttons is gonna go over here. This is buttons. Hi.
I can
I
still
don't
tell that's a button.
It's a brass button instead of a, sewing button, which reads as a button much more easily.
Wait,
But those I had to pay
How
for.
big is buttons?
Button sized, obviously.
Fair enough.
Got him. Buttons is
Now a button.
medium sized.
Okay.
So I
Still
think
throwable.
5'2".
Yeah.
Sounds entirely throwable.
Now it is the lonely barbarian's turn. I don't think you can see anybody anymore.
You know, someone like other people went this way. Other
Everyone
people
just
went
like
that way.
scattered away from you.
I can see Theodore over here.
No, actually you can't. You see he's 30 feet up in the
Oh,
air.
right. Very up in the air. How far? I can move 80 foot, but
But where?
probably not all in one go because I'll just walk straight off the cliff.
Someone might walk straight into it.
I mean, but you could just be a man and just go for it.
Where is the bottom of the cliff? I think you don't need to worry
Got it.
about walking off it.
Go that way.
Next time you want to throw someone, let me know this beforehand, and I can build a gnome warrior.
So which way did I see most people?
Well,
go?
another time, Turkey.
Okay, so do you know the direction that everyone? You saw them zip away, right? Most
Yeah.
some people ran this way. Some people ran this way. Some people ran up.
Straight up. Yeah. All right, I'll go like between the two groups, I guess, and like over here. Yeah, that seems good. So. Oop.
And now you really can't see anybody.
Mm-hmm.
You could almost see.
I'm all alone.
You. Okay. So you were able to see the other people as you ran past.
Mm-hmm.
See them right there. That's Raz and Lily. Right down here is your other two buddies. And now it is this dude's turn. Do you want to take shots?
Where's my wolf?
Do you have a dire wolf as a companion, or did you just make that up and are trying to fool me now?
I mean, both?
I didn't think you had an animal companion.
I thought that was the one that had the skull, because it went to bite it.
That was a thing that happened, yes.
That was a thing. I don't know. It's right next to you, of course.
Okay.
I have to verify this. If you're lying to me that it's gonna die, it's like somebody's gonna kill it right before your
Cancer.
eyes. Yes, it'll die of cancer right in front of you.
You were watching the thing. How do you not remember that there was a wolf in it like the entire freaking session?
Because I was skipping around.
When you were talking to me about this session the other day, you even mentioned my wolf trying to hide the skull.
No. That was your wolf god.
Oh,
There's
okay.
a wolf right there. Okay, I have proof. I have proof of wolf. Okay, fine. You get a damn wolf. I hate giving players what they want. This is the image that I used before. There's your wolf.
Yay. I need control of it. Do I have control of it?
Yeah, you're get it.
Gonna get it.
Yeah. Wolf.
What? What did you just do there?
It's alright.
Oh, that was a boop.
What was this block? And it's selected and controlled by Turkey and me and Ben. you trying to acrobatics your way up the cliff again? Or are you just checking it? Either way, it's Lily's turn. Oh wait, did we? No. It's his turn.
Yeah.
Do you want to cast a spell first, or do you want to cast a different spell? Or do you want to do something else? What's your choice? You can probably see them.
Yeah, that's true. Are they just? Or
Well,
because
that one looks like a gigantic, like, half Minotaur man.
Okay.
One of them's a tiny little gnome.
And then you can see the barbarian over there. It's a big man mountain.
Okay. Yeah, probably just some shielding up.
Okay.
Prepare for the worst.
Okay, now it's Lily's turn.
This is for percentage.
Sorry, muted. Okay, so the cliff is going up to the south. Like,
Yes.
this part is higher than this part.
Yes. Yes. It goes up over the course of these 20 feet. It becomes 30. Like this level's 30. This level's 30. So it's quite a steep cliff. It would be difficult terrain to sprint up this.
Crap.
I'm getting a phone call.
It's me. Surprise.
Where is Wolf?
Wolf, sir. Okay.
Not that.
I should have
Not that.
made Raz just like an angry cat.
Where is? I'm trying to remember my wolf speed.
40.
Totally more than 40. All right, I'm just gonna look it up.
The base speed of Wolf should be 40.
Really? Maybe it is.
Oh yeah, because it can. I mean, that's a little bit slower than a horse.
I mean, it's double my speed, so what am I complaining about?
Yeah, what are you complaining about?
1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35,
Nope, it's 50.
40. Okay. So that's 50. That's one move.
It takes double the movement to go up those first 3 green spaces.
Okay. So what can I see up there from here? Anything?
You see a big cliff. I mean, a big hill boy. It. So it's 15 feet up, and then it starts to level off here, and a slow rise all the way to the corner, and it ends at 60 feet in the topmost spot.
All right. So I'm going to. So if I were to stay right here, would I be just below the cliff line?
You mean the overall cliff line?
Yeah. Basically, I would just not be super visible from the top of the cliff.
If you go there, you'll be visible from everyone on top of the cliff.
How about here?
Yes. If you're inside the green, you're going to be able to see over all the rock wall on the cliff. So the only way that there. But you'll still be seen by the people that you can currently see.
We're not really looking, so. The goal is to not be visible from the top of the cliff, if that's possible.
Go left 1 space. You're
Okay.
good.
Okay. I'm done then.
Okay, next person is Raz, who has a phone call.
But I am returned.
He's returned from his phone call.
Yes. It was informative. Do I still see or the outline of a dude man at least?
That's not working. Is what it is. These dots are not working. Yeah, you can still see the outline of the dude man, but you also saw him do some wavy motions and tap something on his arm, and now he's holding his gun and pointing it downward towards Gunner.
Well, that's clearly bad.
Yeah, definitely could be better.
Okay, so I can see an opponent, so therefore I can study it, which means I get bonuses to hit it, and I'll do other things.
Okay.
I'm studying magic. So hold on, did I do this up? I'm a student.
Are you gonna shoot it good or normal?
Good or normal?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, if I'm gonna study target, then that's a move action. So then I have to not move and just shoot him in the face from where I'm standing.
Yeah, but you still have to roll.
I'm trying to find where I put the thing.
Because his microphone. He's still comprehensible. He's not full robot like Gunner.
Woo!
You definitely shoot good.
I don't do a lot of damage though.
No, it just skips off them.
Glance and blow.
This makes me sad.
Oh,
Now I am sad and my turn is over.
wrong thing. That's why it's not working.
You're trying to mark the terrain.
Yeah, I'm trying to mark the parts that. You got the first hit. That's your music for hitting.
What's up?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, I guess.
You're welcome. Okay.
25-foot area.
What does that look like? Okay, that works. The darkest of greens is difficult terrain. There. Fixed it. Nailed it. Okay, you did 7 points of damage. And we need to look at this guy's stats to see what that means. And he has this up. You still get hit. So it does 7 damage to this dude. This dude has 7. When it gets to this number, they dead.
Right.
Okay.
That was what just put in there?
Right.
Or
Okay.
4 AC, but he got like a 27, so.
No, that makes sense. I was just looking for what the number was.
Okay, now it is this man's turn.
It's not real all.
This man saw a little wolf running around the hill there, but he can't see him currently. Because it's hidden behind some rocks. He also saw his friend over there.
He's the one who didn't do the thing there, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we'll do the thing.
Okay, so he does the thing. He also can move.
What if he moves, like, up the edge so that he's at the edge of the cliff, but not
This one? Right here? Or right there?
there or the one next to it?
Well, here he'd be just past the difficult terrain,
Yeah, okay.
which is good.
So it was like there or the one to the left.
Hey, now we can see. So now people have to run up difficult terrain to get to him. And so that's all his action. Okay, now it's Tidor's turn.
Okay. Can I see anything? Remember that right now I'm level with the cliff, so I should be able to see over it.
Yes, there's a bunch of rocks sticking up around the edge of the cliff. But yes, you can mostly see. There's a bunch of scurrying and scattering of peoples. There's also right here.
My God, a giant rock.
Right there, there's a campfire. Hey, wait, I'm just gonna move you down there. Don't panic.
Okay.
That's
Panic!
that's what you can see.
Okay. Okay.
And then you have to move yourself back when you're done.
Don't know where I was.
You're right there.
Okay.
Maybe. That's
So
where you are
I
now.
can see those 3 peeps.
Yes.
Okay, I have options.
It's not like you have a whole bunch of spells with no problems of casting them.
Exactly.
Range is large. The range increments is like 20 feet. No. It's a lot. I mean, you can shoot people.
Yeah, that's just wondering.
You can shoot
Okay.
them 40 feet. Right? After 40 feet, you take
There's a bunch of things that I could do that are probably going to be more effective overall, but this is the most interesting thing I can do, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to... well, I might need to move forward first because this is a short range. Yeah. So step 1, I'm going to move forward. My move speed is 60, so I can move to like here. That'll put me plenty close.
That puts you like 10 feet from a dude.
Yeah, I know. But if he has a ranged weapon, 10 feet doesn't make much difference compared to 30, so...
That is true.
And if he doesn't have a ranged weapon, unless he has a spear, which I doubt, 10 feet doesn't make any difference, because there's a massive gap between us, cliff between us. Okay, and then said dude, and the area around him, along the edge of the cliff line, I'm going to cast Grease.
So are we just attacking and not talking?
Yep.
Yes. I mean, I shot one of them.
Now you're silent.
So he immediately makes a reflex save or falls over, and in context, I can imagine falling over might involve falling down.
We will roll a die to determine. It looks like he's got a more than 50% chance to fall off. He has fallen off. Roll a d6. No, let's just... Okay. Off.
Right.
On top of the monk.
On top of the monk.
Can I make a reflex save to catch him?
Yes. Also, you should, after your turn, after you finish, unplug and replug your mic.
So now that I can see this person that fell off the cliff, what do they look like?
They are a Silmaril soldier. They have the full uniform and everything. They have the Scout Corps emblem on their shoulder. And they have a double musket.
It's twice as good as a single musket.
It is. They can fire twice. Gunner, you watch him fall down right next to you.
Holding it, your head. I got him. Black, right.
That happened.
And then like 5 seconds later, just giant grabbing motion, like, ah!
So he...
Can you try acrobatics way down to not fall, right?
Yeah, sure. He can try, but let's see.
I mean, he's wearing like armor and shit, so...
What's his acrobatics for? Oh, he got a 10?
Yeah.
Oh.
Minus armor check penalties.
I mean, it was worth a shot.
Yeah, it didn't work out. Okay, so he becomes a projectile and does 9 damage to Gunner.
Poor guy.
I mean, technically, we're saying you said he fell down next to Gunner, which would mean he did not hit Gunner.
He falls down and hits Gunner really hard and gets knocked unconscious.
I was a 30-foot fall.
Yeah.
Poor guy. This is not going well.
I do increase fall damage inside my game.
For each.
Yeah, because standard fall damage is kind of like insignificant.
Yeah, but no, if he falls off the 30-foot cliff, hits Gunner, it falls unconscious, lands right next to him. That's it.
Sweet.
Next person's turn is Gunner's. Who is silent.
Probably replugging his mic, as you asked.
Yep. I just wanted to make sure that if he plugged his mic in and it's not working.
How about now?
Yes.
No.
That we can hear it.
While that's happening, can I see from here? He's unconscious, or he's not moving. Can I tell if he's dead, unconscious, bleeding out, etc.?
In the dark? You have dark vision?
Please no.
Hey, Blaine, can you go there and close the door? As much as I like you're talking about my taxes. You have dark vision, Turkey?
Yes, probably.
Still breathing. You can see him breathing. It didn't look like he didn't like land on his neck or anything. You don't see him being dead, just he ain't moving. I mean, what kind of loser only falls from 30 feet and gets knocked unconscious? That's pathetic.
You know, because people think 30 feet tall all the time.
Yeah.
Duh.
I jumped out of trees 30 feet tall when I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
I did. That was a bad idea, though.
Did you break some bones, maybe?
I don't know. They said I never broke any bones, but I may have broke all the bones. Look at this.
Does anyone else hear music?
No.
No. Have you taken your medicine?
That's a good reminder.
Spirit back.
Oh, I know what's happened. In one of my tabs, I have Lur's Twitch open, but I have no idea where it is, and they just went live.
Yeah, that would be a thing.
Oh, they're building Matt's PC, right?
Found it. Ugh.
Because PC building streams are somehow not old yet.
Mhm.
I had way too many tabs open. I had no idea where that sound was coming from. And it wasn't just in a tab. It was on one of my other alternate workspaces, and in that workspace, something else was full screen. Okay, problem dealt with. Sorry.
Okay, so who's going? Who's supposed to be going?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's still Gunner's turn.
What's going on? What's even going on?
Okay, I keep making this thing.
Aha, I found the perfect GIF for PF generic.
Is Gunnar maybe having issues?
Would Buttons like to be on top of the cliff? Buttons would like to be on top of the cliff.
Who's funny?
Buttons is the commando that the army sent with him.
Oh, okay, so these are good guys.
His name is Beagle, and he hates it when anyone calls him Buttons.
So they call them
So
buttons.
everyone calls him.
So everyone calls him Buttons.
Who started calling them buttons?
The Grand Commander of the Army.
Oh, okay, so they took that clip.
Okay, how about now?
Yay, we have a gunner.
Okay, turned out I needed a different USB port entirely.
Oh, we can hear him. It doesn't sound like he's doing anything.
Well, SBC replug. Give him 15 minutes, and then we'll be able to see.
So you needed to uninstall the port, go to the store, buy a new port, install that one, and then plug your headphones in.
No. He just plugged it into the Starboard USB.
Okay, so hey Buttons, how you doing?
He's like, you see, he's got a bunch of knives in his hands, and he's just kind of playing with them, staring at you like, I'm fucking kill you.
Well, let's see how this goes.
Throw him straight.
Takes him out, throw him straight into the cliff.
17 strength. I think that would do it. How strong are you? 20?
21.
Yeah. So you just kind of grab Buttons and throw him.
Without warning, without
So
saying anything.
let's see, he can throw 10 feet up and then 5.
Make an attack roll on the cliff.
So he doesn't, okay, so you throw him 25 feet up in the air and then he does an acrobatics check to grab and flip the rest of the way up the cliff. So now he's up.
Sounds appropriately awesome.
Does he look angry?
Buttons always look the same.
I look angrier than you.
No, he's
Okay.
equal amounts of anger.
Imagine a bee with gills. That's how angry he looks.
What is this? Little
That's
button.
true. That does make a lot of sense.
Someone put buttons on buttons that have like little holes. I can't move them with them. Otherwise, I totally would have kept that.
Curses!
Like when I search for button, I had arrow button. I can put that on there, but that doesn't.
I'm really.
And this
Okay.
is most of the stuff. Oh, I can't even show you those. I could do this.
For the area of buttons.
I think we should use that.
And then the next best button is this one.
It's just like a dinner plate.
Yeah. Or this. I don't know.
It doesn't even scale well. There we
It's
go.
the schoolgirl butt.
Buttons.
I don't know. It just shows up as buttons inside the search.
Probably some weird anime thing.
Some weird.
It's a weird anime thing.
Like,
I mean, it's the internet, so yeah,
So
probably.
these come up every single time.
I'll be right back since my turn's over.
Yep. Now it is this man's turn. He sees buttons jump up. Just
yeah.
okay. So he gets a reflex saving throw. You need to roll to attack though. You get to add +1 +4, 5. You need to beat
Not
touch AC though.
Mhm.
Just need to beat touch AC.
So that's
So that does.
6.
It's 14 total. +9. Yeah, so you definitely get it. Okay, so Buttons gets back on the cliff. You see you're firing Scorching Ray? Okay,
Yeah.
so the bunch of Scorching Rays fly up and Buttons jumps back off the cliff. And then makes an acrobatics check to reduce fall damage. Okay, and Buttons has slow fall, so Buttons glides down the cliff. Doesn't like that. Bad. Scorching Ray does a lot of damage. But there was like to just firing straight away.
Wait.
Hey
Yeah.
Tidor. Make a
Yeah.
reflex save.
God fucking damn it.
You're directly in the path of pew pews.
Wouldn't it be harder?
What page would that be on? That would be on defenses.
I was shooting screen prop. And he
Oh dear.
flying
Oh, I'm sorry, Tidor. I should have mentioned that maybe you didn't want to be staying on their level.
Get on my level. Oh, we need to look at the actual
I
spell.
mean, if I can see them, they can see me. Like, there's no way that I could do anything without
No,
exposing myself to fire.
the problem is that you were basically directly behind Beagle.
Oh, Tidor, you are. Let's just roll. Let's see.
I don't understand what's happening. Why am I taking a reflex save rather than AC?
Because he wasn't aiming for you,
Oh,
and you just happened to be in the way. And I figured you can see this entire thing, so you would have seen him level his gun and everything. So I would have given you a chance to move out of the way. It would have already beaten your AC. So
okay.
I'm just giving you a chance. Pick high or low.
Low.
Okay. Do it again.
High?
Okay.
Damn it.
How did you know that one's bad?
Those are the ways that, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take Christine. You're gonna need to roll a lot of d6s. You managed to kind of like move out of the way for one of the rays of death, But the second one catches you
How many?
probably right in the butt. 4 of them.
I'm gonna get him in the butt if he's facing towards you.
Because he tried to move out of the way.
Oh, okay. You did like a
Because
ballerina.
that's how he flies, butt first.
Is that how most people fly?
I'm pretty sure that's the default of flying.
Like having a helicopter on your butt.
4d6. Okay, that's not so bad. That's probably just most of his health. It's 11 points of damage.
And just over half my health.
That's so bad. You still got all your spells?
Squishy.
Okay.
Squishy
I
wizard.
thought I was squishy.
Okay, so Big
You're
Gill's
small.
gonna climb back up the side of the cliff. He can't climb all the way up, so he's gonna climb just 5 feet from the top. Okay.
But did not enjoy his stay on top of the cliff.
Well, people shot at him with guns.
Ah.
Pew pew.
To be
TM
fair, in this instance, we did shoot first.
Well, they would have shot you anyway. So, TM, your turn. Prin,
Me.
you.
I can just about see that someone's here. Are they
I can just about.
attackable?
You could, but they are currently unconscious on the ground.
Okay. Oh.
Oh yeah, TM's just been hearing everyone talk about everything. It's midnight.
Oh, it's hard to see.
There's no moon, and he's a human. Everyone else has night vision of some sort.
I thought he was just blind. This character was like,
A blind barbarian would be interesting. Also, really bad.
well,
I can see like a slope or something over.
Yep,
Here,
you go
I
up that
guess.
way.
You can actually see that in front of you. There's a gigantic cliff.
can someone just shout at him?
Yeah, I sure can see this cliff. Yes.
So that's a cliff right there. You can see right here, there is the way going up. It's rocky and difficult terrain, so any of the darker green squares are difficult terrain.
So it just takes like 2 movement per square, is it?
Yeah.
All right. So that's 25. Well, I'll just move over there first. Boop. I can see there's a person here.
Yep.
I
You
think
can
I can. I think I can get to the manned attack, so I'll do that.
Dancing, dancing.
How much movement do you have left?
15. No, I don't. I can't. No.
You can move right here, and that's it. Yeah. It'll be 5 feet, 10 feet. 15.
Well, I'll move there, and then I'll shoot with my composite
You have a
longbow.
Do you have anything that gives you reach? Because if you have reach, you can hit him. I think. Dupe. 10
You
feet.
have really long arms.
Well, then you may be able to do like a barbarian rage thing that gives him reach.
Don't think so. I'll have a
You can
look.
just throw your greatswords.
It's been a while.
Throwing your sword always works.
Have 6 greatswords of returning. My favorite build that doesn't work at all.
Yeah, I don't have that yet, but I'll see about that. I'll just shoot at him with my longbow.
Okay.
Pew.
Phew. 24.
Damn, image didn't work. I'll have to put it on Imager.
Yeah, it seems to really not like. No, the Loading Reader on Wiki specifically doesn't serve images properly. When I tried to upload something to Imager from it, it also didn't work. I had to download then re-upload it.
Yeah.
It's probably not saying content type or something.
Where is there? AC. It is 22.
No, that plus
4.
Yeah.
22.
plus 23.
Remember, it ignores armor and everything.
Oh, I forgot he's got a brilliant bow. It passes through anything that's non-organic.
Okay. so that's why I referred to the original number.
Jeez, that bow's brilliant.
It sure is. It's also my torch.
Oh yeah, close. So he's just holding a bow out. He's like, "Where is everybody?" Okay, so no, that hits them.
Ah, die!
How much damage? 14 damage.
Ow, yeah.
Ow.
He's already been hit, so he's.
No, he hasn't been hit yet.
No, that's the one that got hit for the 7.
No, that's this guy. That's why he got
I
knocked
thought it
down.
was that guy.
No,
It
it's,
was down here.
well, he didn't have anything put in there.
Okay, so yeah, alright.
So, like, you motherfucker, why'd you do that? That hurt a lot.
Pew pew.
Okay, next person's turn is.
The passed out guy.
Okay, well, he's passed out. Lily, it's your turn.
One, 2, 3.
Those big, comfy headphones.
He looked very big.
Orange.
Oh, yeah.
Orange and gray.
Orange and gray and black and stuff.
I always wanted a pair of crackers.
Just because it's called Kraken.
Partially, you're also bright green and black.
Oh,
The
okay.
color scheme is also fantastic.
I'm not going to get over there. Okay.
But the ones that I got at PAX are actually really pretty. And they can switch from phone to
You can go around.
they're ported easily.
All right.
Wireless.
So does this, before I do any attacking, does this look like an official camp, or does it look like people are running away?
No, this is pretty official camp. They have a bunch of army supplies near them. They have army rations.
Okay.
But who's army camp?
Well, they're wearing Silvernorth uniforms.
I missed that. Well, then let's kill them all.
Oh,
Not
let's knock them all
because
unconscious and capture them all.
That is a much better idea.
Don't forget, you also have to expend a lot of stuff against dead people, Gunnar.
Yes, I'm well aware.
Well, I mean, it's been 6 months. You may have forgotten.
Actually, I am gonna. So I was here. 1, 2.
It's only been 5 months.
Yes, I can get to here.
Yeah. I've been staring at this for like forever.
So.
What are you making faces for? Like?
Where is thing?
What are you attacking him with?
Oh, I'm attacking him with words.
Look here. Oh, here.
Stop out the barracks!
Question is how I want to go about this.
Probably successfully. That's what I'm aiming for.
Kill him with poetry.
All right, so I'm going to have the wolf growl very menacingly and lick its chops, and then tell him that he might want to throw down his weapon because the wolfie is hungry, and it's probably his best way out. Also, the bow guy is glowy.
I think he's more scared of the boat guy. Him, if I remember, is quite large, and he just shot him with a laser, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I started with the wolf and then went, and also, like, I didn't really have to. Okay, so can I diplomacy this?
No, this is intimidate.
But like I was okay, fine.
You're threatening him. You have a wolf, and you're saying, "Hey, if you don't do what I want, this big guy's gonna beat you up." That's intimidation.
All right, fine.
If you want to be like, maybe we can work this out. You know, I can pay you a little bit of money or something. Like, he's not likely to respond too much.
All right. Can I get a bonus from either Ren or the wolf being scary as shit?
That is already factored in.
Okay. Not a great roll.
It's right because he got a 20. Is it his turn next? It's not his turn next. It's his turn next though.
Next.
That was you had a move and a standard action. That's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Raz, where are you? You're all the way over there.
I'm all the way over here. Can I still see anything?
Yeah, you can see this dude.
Oh, you can't do one-way walls, can you?
No, I can't. In fact, at this point, everyone can see everything, so I'm just going to go over here to the dynamic lighting tile and just click this and go.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
You can't see this guy. He's invisible to you. Don't pretend he's not there.
Yeah, I will pretend not to see that man.
You see like light reflection in the air, and you know there's a fire out there.
This man's is 20 feet up in the air. 20 feet?
Oh.
10 feet.
Is he the same guy I shot at earlier?
Because we have the full thing.
The crackles.
What is you?
Whoa. Why rectangles? Are you building him a coffin?
I'm gonna
What is this?
I'm going to delete those. I don't know why you're drawing dicks on my thing. Also, why are they so square? But this guy is the guy that you shot.
Okay, so that guy is not the guy I shot earlier.
No, he got shot and then grease underneath his feet and fell off the cliff and died. Well, got knocked unconscious.
Neat. Well, I'm gonna shoot the guy that I can see then.
Okay.
But since I didn't reload last turn, so I have to reload first. That's a move action, so I can't move if I'm also gonna murder.
So this guy may be surrendering if that matters to you.
Not really.
You probably couldn't hear what was going on.
No,
Not
but
just
if
the-
if he's going to surrender, he probably looks like scared shitless and is quivering in his boots.
No, he's still got his gun firmly pointed between the two of you. That's all he sees.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot him in his everything.
Yeah. Raz is 80 feet away.
What is with these damage rolls?
You missed anyway.
Hit
Well,
the
actually-
ball.
You do hit him with quotation marks around that because it seems to disappear in some sort of invisible force field around him.
Huh.
His,
That's
The shield.
yeah, but was there?
neat.
Mhm.
And that's the end of my turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
This rifle's good, but it's also kind of cumbersome.
Okay. Now it is this man's turn. The man that everyone is threatening and trying to kill. And Christine had some things that she wanted to do. This one?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking for him, or the guy for the costumes. Wouldn't that be more interesting if that be-
This one?
Or just the next one? No, that one wouldn't help because they're all too close, right? The next one after that.
This one?
Yeah,
That wouldn't really help.
yeah, because they're too close. I think the one in front of it, that one seems the most interesting thing to do,
Okay.
which I like. I like to be interesting.
Okay, so that's going to be. He's going to do this. Quickened?
Yeah.
Okay, so he takes out a little canister thing and breaks it, and then there are suddenly the two mans.
Spellcraft.
Okay. You can do that next turn. Next thing on your turn.
Okay, but is it a free action?
No, but
Okay.
it would be highly advisable.
Okay.
Okay, Christine. 1, 2. Which one? 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So now they both turn, and they're facing Lily, and they give you some unpleasantries in Sillinor, which are basically like, "Hey, fuck you," and then they're gonna shoot you with Scorching Ray. Yeah, both of them.
Oh my.
I need to know what your touch AC is.
Probably not great.
Oh shit! I did that. There's more than.
Oh. There's a whole bunch.
Yes, there's the whole bunch. So many.
Well, this just got interesting.
Oh, you can't be off the cliff, sir.
Sir?
So I don't think it's even worth rolling at this point. I think I'm just dead.
You may not be dead. That's all. And they're all saying it at the same time. So what is your touch AC?
I'm kind of annoyed that a 28 perception did not notice the other 4 people.
Turkey, it's okay. You could not have noticed these other 4 people. What's your touch AC?
I'm trying to find that out while buying time.
It took 10 plus
Wait,
your...
do they appear to be different people, or do they appear to be the same person? Like, do they look different?
An illusion.
They are, I mean, all the people look exactly the same, except one guy's really fat, because they have masks on, and they're like fully clothed.
One guy out of the 4 that are all floating and have just appeared, or?
No, they all look identical. They're all people in uniforms. The only one that's really easily recognizable as different is this giant fat one over here.
Okay, gotcha.
And he hasn't actually moved from the fire yet, and he's still eating. No, I'm just kidding. But he may still have his sandwich in with him.
So it's just armor, defenses. This fucking thing is not laid out. Okay. I clicked a button.
Touch AC
I know.
is
Okay.
18. What is? No, it's not.
Yeah, how
Yes,
can
it
your
is.
touch AC be 18?
Okay, because it was his defense values were set to charisma.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be because of night skyness or something?
Why is that the case?
Because I have nature mystery, which is
You're so fucking mysterious. You're harder to hit. What?
Something in enigma wrapped in nature, wrapped in darkness.
Basically, yeah.
nature's whispers. You've become so attuned to the whispers of the natural world, from the croaking of frogs to the groaning of great boulders, your surroundings constantly keep you preternaturally aware of danger. You may add charisma modifier instead of dexterity modifier for your armor class in CMD. Any condition that would cause you to lose dexterity modifier to your armor class instead causes you to lose charisma modifier.
Okay, see, you may not be dead. That makes you extremely hard to hit. As a, wow, that is very, very good.
Well, where is that person?
Okay.
Oh my god.
And what the hell
Number
is your
from here around.
7 or plus 7, it's 23. 24 now?
This one.
That one, yeah.
Okay, well they rolled your exact AC.
Fuck you. Sorry, it's 25, not 24.
25 to AC.
No, 25 charisma.
Oh, I was like, Jesus Christ, you're like a level 12 character. Okay, so they do
5 because any stat at level 5 though is still bonkers.
I need to roll all of those twice.
260. After you
It's alright, he's hardy.
got that?
Yeah, good.
What are hero points useful for? I don't remember how many of those I have. I have 3.
Not dying.
Can I use them to increase my AC further?
No, I don't think that's. Look it up on the.
I'm pretty sure if we rolling stuff.
Yeah.
Well, you can expend 2 of them to not die.
Yes. That's also true. Mostly.
Yeah, you can do it to just ignore lethal damage. This is not lethal damage though. This does 21 points of damage. But now you can say you survived a firing squad.
Can you? Is there a setting on Roll20 to make it so you mark damage taken instead of health remaining?
You can just do -25 inside the little circle.
Oh, right, I can just do it on.
Yeah, so you just click the circle and just type in -25, and it does all the math for you.
25? I thought it was 21.
21. Okay. That's all their turn. That's all they can do. They can just shoot you a lot. Tidor, now it's your turn.
Okay, could you confirm for me some altitudes? So the guys who were standing around Lily, you said they were in the air?
They're not in the air. They're just, the cliff is
Oh,
currently...
you were saying they were up on the cliff. I misunderstood.
Yeah, they're currently, like 10
Okay.
feet in altitude from the zeros.
I assume that because it's a touch attack, it does not provoke.
No, it does not.
Okay.
Wait, no, they still fired at point blank range. They do provoke attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
But you can only take one in a turn, I believe, unless you have...
That's
the
fine.
right
We're going to attack the one we were facing. And starting with the wolf, who...
I believe the wolf can trip as an attack of all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no. Well, I mean, it's just the attack trips. If it hits.
Yeah.
Right.
So, that's just a strength for regular animal attacks, or would that be?
Roll a d20 and add 2. It's not a dire wolf. Just normal wolf. Right?
So +1 and no, because it has a basic attack bonus of 3 and a +1 strength attack modifier, so it'd be d20 +4.
Okay.
Normal wolf, normal bite.
What? 17. 17. It has a shield. It does not. It does not work. Which one were you attacking?
The one in front of me, because I'm not going to change.
Yeah, but which one's in front of you? You're a circle with the person waving. I'm not sure which one's which. That one.
The one that was in front of me that I was talking to.
Okay, your wolf passes right through that.
Okay.
Bingo.
Okay, Tidor.
I get to make my attack, don't I?
No.
I know it's not going to matter, but...
Okay. I mean, we both are aware, so you can roll it.
I don't even know if I set it up. I did set it up.
It doesn't matter.
So fucking laggy.
You can't change your target afterwards. Yeah,
So, seeing as I just saw something pass through an object, can I, just as a free action, make a will save to disbelieve the illusion?
I don't think that's how this one works.
Okay. Can I make a knowledge arcana as a free action to see if I recognize the item in use?
Yeah, it's a figment. No, this is not one that you can disbelieve.
Okay. Can I see if I remember having seen this thing before without spending an action?
You can use a hero point to just get this as a free action.
Okay, no.
Okay. Do you want to make a spellcraft check to identify it?
No, I'm just going to... Lily, sorry about this, but I know you have a really bonkers high will save because you have a really bonkers high wisdom. Is that right?
Defensive.
It's gonna be fun.
Like where this is going.
We'll see.
How good is your will save?
We're not giving you numbers.
Okay.
You have to make
Part
this
of me is
decision.
like, you don't know Lily's stats in characters, so you shouldn't.
Yeah, fine.
But you do know that Lily is pretty resistant to magic.
Yeah, and I know that Lily is a spellcaster of the kind that normally relies on being very wise.
Yeah.
So I can speculate that they probably have. They are probably resistant to mental magic. So with that in mind, and with many apologies, I'm going to glitter dust centered on Lily. Oh, actually, no, centered just to the left of Lily, so I don't catch Ren. But I do catch Lily and all of the guys around her.
Okay. I'm taking it. Glitter dust.
Glitter dust. I just put the description in there. Basically, make a will save or be blind.
And what is its range?
It's a
10-foot radius?
10-foot spread.
Okay.
So centering it on the square left of Lily means that I get all the guys around Lily and Lily, but not Ren.
I was just doing quick maths to make sure you weren't able to hit this person as well.
Yeah, no, I checked that.
Yeah.
Okay. So they all fail?
Okay, so they are now blind. In addition, they are coated in a bright dust that makes them very visible, even though it's night. So they now glow, basically.
Yeah.
And so does Lily.
This also has an additional effect for you, Raz. You get a +2 to shooting it.
Yay! But there are like significantly more of them.
They may retry this save at the end of their turn.
Okay.
And if they continue to fail that will save, the duration is 1 round per level. My caster level is 5, so 5 rounds.
5. Mark that down.
And it's not an enchantment spell, so I don't get the bonus on that. That's my standard action. I still have a move action to go.
Yep.
Being level with this cliff doesn't seem to have been doing well for me, so I'm going to climb another, let's say, 20 feet. So I have 60 feet in total, but moving upwards costs half. Costs double. So if I climb 20 feet, I've used 40 feet, so I have 20 feet remaining. So I'll climb 20 feet and then move to like there.
That puts you 10 feet above the ground.
I thought I was already at 30, and it's a 30-foot cliff.
You went up 20 feet?
Yeah. So I went up 20 feet and across 20 feet for a total of 60 because the up cost double.
Okay, no, yeah, then you're 20 feet above the cliff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, a little bit more. 25.
Okay, that's good enough.
Is that right? I can't.
I'm gonna base my altitude off like ground level below the cliff.
The light green.
Yeah, leave it at below the cliff. So
yeah, I just tried to update the value. There we go. It worked that time. So now I'm at 50 feet, and that's my move action.
I was all up in it.
So that's my turn.
Okay. Hans.
Oh, did Lily pass their will save, by the way?
No, Lily didn't roll.
Well, Lily needs to roll because Lily might be blinded as well. You're fine. DC was 17.
With flying colors. Now it's Hans' turn.
Okay.
You had no bonus?
I didn't want to tell you what it was.
But it's +0? Fuck.
I didn't want to tell you what it. No, I didn't roll. I didn't add.
Oh.
Intentionally didn't add my bonus.
Oh, right.
It could be a negative.
But
It's
it's
not-
already halfway up the cliff.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm just going to see how far up the cliff I can jump and then climb the rest of the way.
Okay, so give me an acrobatics check. Give me a good acrobatics check.
I'd very much like a good acrobatics check.
Hey! You made a good acrobatics check.
Not that good.
Well, the cliff isn't a sheer. Well, I mean, it is pretty vertical, but there's large rocks all over the place that you can jump off of.
That helps.
So you can move. You can climb up at your movement speed. Because the DC is 15 to do that, and you hit it 15.
Okay.
So how you can move 40 feet or something ridiculously like that?
Yep.
So yeah, you make it all. You can make it all the way up to the top of the cliff as a move action.
Bam.
Welcome to the fight.
Yes. Now I don't have any ranged attacks, but I can make a double move.
You can.
Much better.
Okay. And now it is this man's turn. He's got one more
Batman's?
bullet. What do you want him to cast?
Well, I want. Can he do two things?
Maybe. Depends what the
I
things
wanted
are.
him to do the thing.
One of these?
Yeah, but the next one over. That one.
Okay. So he's also gonna pull out a canister and crack it. And poof.
Were we started out fully rested today?
Yes.
Why can I not?
Your shot first. I want him to do both in the turn.
So he cracked the canister and now we can't see him. Is that right?
Yeah. But Christine did it backwards.
Mm,
You want him to shoot first.
Mhm.
Okay. What do you want him to do? Who do you want to shoot? You have targets of
why
plenty.
can't I?
You can't really shoot this one.
What the
Because
fuck?
it's surrounded in dudes. And he doesn't know which one.
I'll be right back. I just need to restart Chrome.
His line of sight is technically through one of the dudes.
Also, it's just
It would go also go past.
you don't have precise shot, so this is.
I mean, how
That's
far?
really stupid.
Way, but then it's up, so that's too far, right?
Yeah. He'll take minuses to hit. You can shoot gunner,
Yeah.
or you can shoot gunner. That's it. Safely.
Sounds good.
Also remember to take into account light levels.
Doesn't matter. They have fancy goggles.
Okay.
Military issue, yo.
Oh, no. I was gonna say if he's glowing, then that may be a problem. But no, it's alright. Okay, so roll to hit. Gunners, what is your touch AC?
14, I believe.
Isn't that still firing into combat because he's next to one of the guys?
He's not engaged in the combat though. He's just
Okay.
moved. It does
14.
not. It does not matter though, for he rolled a 1 and it is a misfire, a magical misfire. No, it's not going to hit someone else. He explodes inside a gigantic fiery bomb.
Maybe you should
Oh boy.
the other way. Ow.
It has a what is the
Oh,
range?
dear.
Half of his firing range.
Goddamn muskets. I'm happy.
It takes in anyone within 20 feet.
Ow.
There's just going to be a giant crater now. Lily and Gunner, give me a reflex save.
And that's why the first thing I did on range was make sure to negate misfires.
Turkey, you can use your wolves reflex save.
Oh, well, in that case, yes, I will.
Gunner, you roll.
I don't think you realized what you let me do.
I know what I did. I looked at the stats.
No, you didn't. Because my animals near me get a bonus to their reflex or to their saves equal to my charisma.
Oh dear.
So the wolf doesn't actually. Okay, go roll it unless he gets a 1. Yep. Okay.
Jesus.
So somehow during the explosion, you actually move closer and avoid the explosion entirely. You dodged the
It's
explosion
just like the
entirely.
Dark Souls. He rolled into it and got the iframes.
You Dark Souls dodged.
Dodge roll.
2, 3, 4. It explodes all the ammunition that you have on you.
Oh, I still conceal it.
2, 3, 6, 10,
And again.
and again
Yeah, no,
10.
he's out.
22, and then
See, this is why I'm happy I'm far away.
25, 35.
I honestly don't know why I got this close. It was probably a mistake.
You were Sniper Cat, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so
he at the corner of the map and be fine.
Or the revenue.
there is nothing left. He's not. There's no body. He's just gone.
I was gonna glitter dust where he was next turn, so that he was no longer invisible. Doesn't matter
Yeah,
now.
he didn't. He's invisible in a different sense. There is
He has
there is
ceased to exist.
What effect does the explosion appear to have on the two people that got hit? Two enemy people.
they need to make a reflex save.
3, I think.
I'm sucking with these rolls, so.
Oh!
That was.
Yeah, I think all 3 of these got hit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they run. Okay.
Please keep in mind that they are blind, so all checks and activities that rely on vision fail. -2 to AC, no dex bonus to AC, -4 to strength or dex-based
They
skill
can't get
checks.
natural 20.
Nothing about reflex saves in there, so they're okay. Assuming that they could dodge the explosion without being able to see it.
But I will point out that they're running towards a cliff wall. That if they can't see,
I still think they're gonna be fine.
16 is the DC.
like, do they need to make a perception check to recognize that there's a cliff in front of them?
Yes.
They would know roughly where the cliff was from, like they knew they were standing when they got blinded. But if they're like suddenly dodging and just diving in, maybe.
Yeah, I'd say they'd still have like a
Yeah, they
chance.
wouldn't know until
Wouldn't
they explode.
hear it?
Yeah, they hear and then boom, but everyone else can see a gun's glowing and then exploding. You can't. There's no way that you'd be able to dodge it. They can't hit that deck. So they take 41 points of damage.
That would also make them explode. Like, that would also make. Wouldn't that make all their ammunition explode?
Not necessarily.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we.
Well,
No, I just
I know.
very amused.
Technically, that does.
I
Yeah.
don't know how you want to handle this.
Because-
It's up to you, but
I mean, it's not. This is not symptomatic of the guns. Like, there's like a 5% chance that this could ever happen.
but
They rolled a 3, a 3%. So Gunner and Turkey both need, and TM need to roll reflex saves.
I'm going to keep using my Wolf's reflex save, by the way, since you admitted the first time that I could, so there's nothing different this time around.
When you're on your wolf, you are allowed to use your wolf's reflex save, unless the wolf would be unaware. So
Just one? Or how many saves do we need to make?
just one. If you haven't figured out, the other ones are not real. That's why you only got shot with 2 scorching rays instead of.
That's what I said.
Just let them
No,
never figure that out.
I like strongly suspected that, but I wasn't going to refer to them as clones until you confirmed it.
Basically, yeah.
If you were. Okay, yeah. You rolled a
problem.
3. You take damage from being further away, but you still take damage.
Yes, secondary explosion.
You take half.
How much is that?
Half? I'll tell you in a second. Don't die. How much,
Try
how
not
much,
to become disintegrated.
That'd probably be fine.
okay, how much health do you have?
66.
Bloody hell.
Significantly over double my health. Over
Yes.
triple.
Triple my health.
Yeah, I could have taken the main explosion, I guess.
It's just like a mountain of flesh.
No man could survive that. Slowly walked out of the flames.
Okay, it's 49 points of damage.
Oh, more this time.
Before or after having?
Before.
Okay. So 24.
Yeah. No, always round up, so 25.
Okay.
Is that for you too? Okay,
So we're
now
reducing the damage by half, so reducing the damage by 25, so we take 24.
Turkey, you know what you're doing. You're gonna make you re-roll your reflex save, but without your wolf.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Hey, look,
Okay.
you're the one that wanted me to take a talkie character. So now I'm just rolling diplomacy against the DM.
And then Beagle gets up top and goes, "Yeah, I'm ready to fight." Okay. So what happens is that all the rounds inside just explode, and I give it. It has, if I roll a percent die, and if it's 0 to if it's 1 to 3, then it explodes. First one I rolled a 2. The second one I rolled a 3, which is highly unlikely.
That means it won't explode.
Yeah.
That just happened.
I mean, otherwise, if it's like a 50% chance, if you have your front line and all your musketeers fire, one misfires, the entire line blows up. Okay, so that was intense.
Okay. Step 1. Ravs. You do not bring that fucking gun anywhere near me.
Oh,
It's a breech-loaded firearm, so it doesn't explode on misfire. It's fine.
it's
They
just
had front-loaded muskets, and their front-loaded is always a crap.
yeah. Theirs is a much more experimental design.
Okay. For the record, my character will still be suspicious of any and all firearms from this point on.
I'm gonna just heal myself over here.
Why?
Medic, I am on less than half health.
Well, he had 7. You had 9.
Yep.
I have 51.
I'm on
still at
40.
42.
Alright. So this one is dead.
Oh yeah, he's charged.
Obliterated. The same thing as the other one, or is there body left?
No, there's no body left.
Okay. So
There is some equipment around, but most of it is broken.
yeah, I leave you to the equipment people. I'm gonna go check on this thing and remove weapon.
Okay, there is a potion of cure moderate wounds. The scrolls are burned up.
Wait. Someone has. Wait, do I have mend?
Burned. There's a masterwork rapier, a spell book.
I have mending.
But
Yes.
Shotgun the spellbook.
I also have mending. So
The spell book has lost a third of its spells.
Okay, I forget how this works. Do I need to decode the spellbook, or do I just need to cast read magic?
You can just read it.
Oh, I can just read it. Cool.
Okay, so you can read mirror image, scorching ray, shield, and daze.
Just a second. I need to bring up the right thing. How do I add an item? Yeah. Spellbook. Could you repeat what you just said?
I'm gonna just post inside the chat. And then Turkey, continue. Tell me what you're doing.
I'm gonna remove weapons and armor.
Stripping him?
Well, I mean, like,
yeah, it's mostly
That's gross, man.
yeah, basically.
Oh, at some point my
At
fly's
least-
gonna run out. I'm gonna make sure that I float it down to the lower section before it does.
Basically, primarily any of the primarily weapons and accessories, helmet, and any of the external outer armor.
Okay. They have
Also
a
come and
lot.
have a look.
Ooh, stripping him down. Oh,
Actually-
I'll check this out.
You could take the bullets that he has. He has 2 scorching ray bullets on him, and 3 magic missile bullets, and 2 shocking grasp.
You see, magical bullet seems like a fun thing that I would like to take.
That's also what the scorching ray blew. Oh, but yours won't explode; it'll just misfire. Okay, yeah. So, would you like to take his magic boom rocks?
Did someone say there was something that needed repairing?
There were burned papers there. I don't know if you would be able to mend those.
I don't think mending can restore. I mean, that's up to the GM.
You can restore the papers, but they won't have the magical properties on them.
Cool.
Yeah.
What about the writing on them?
I mean, the writing is the magic.
Okay.
They're magical scrolls.
Oh, okay. I thought there was scrolls, like literally something written on them. Sure.
I wanted them mended just to make sure in case there were any orders or anything.
No, this guy has the orders on him. He is the leader of the scout force.
The guy that didn't blow up?
The guy that did not blow up.
Sweet.
Was this coincidental? Oh, you're not going to answer that anyway.
It's not a coincidence. I mean, he was the guy that had the best spot check. That's why he was at the edge of the cliff looking for you.
Ah, okay.
The guy that exploded is the cook. The least cook.
Yes, he's the cook.
The fat cook. The least competent chewy man.
All right. So
That's the bullets that he has on him.
then we
Okay, I'm gonna add that to my.
Gun ho.
I call the commando Beagle down here and ask him to restrain him while I do medical checks.
Okay. He's like, do you want me to restrain him by like I can totally just like, cut all his ligaments and he won't be able to move at all.
No.
No.
He won't die. I promise he won't die.
Beagle.
I'm just going to stand right here and say no.
You're no fun. Okay. He takes out like so many manacles.
Ah, I see how it is.
So he ties. I mean, he puts one leg to an arm, and then the other leg to the other leg, and then like one to just it's like I got a neck size one, so I'll put that one on there and attach both his arms to that, so it's stuck to his head. So he's basically like a human pretzel now.
Oh
Okay,
my.
fine.
He can't. His effective dexterity is like -4.
Yeah.
He is immobilized, is what you're saying.
Yes.
If he cannot walk, you will be the one carrying him.
Why are we carrying him? This is pointless.
Would you like to know where there are more of them for you to punch?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
He probably knows this information.
Okay. I don't really want to punch them. I would just like to get this over with. So you want to talk to him?
Yeah.
Beagle is not a talky man.
You don't have to. Just. Yeah.
So I'm just saying he's gonna let you do it. You're down on the ground now, Tidor?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can I get a heal at some point as well?
Yeah.
This is because I glitter dust you, isn't it?
There was potions of cure moderate wounds on the table. You got a total of 3 of them.
You finally managed to add all the fucking magic shooting bullets to my
Alright.
character.
So I am going to. I used a second level spell for me.
Now he's a ninja.
Alright, I'm gonna just heal you with one of those. And would you like another one of those?
What am I on now?
+9.
+9. I've got 2 points left.
You have a total
Wait,
of
so you
20. Yeah, it does. Man,
Alright. So
it's weird seeing a non-combat wizard.
Yeah.
yeah.
Drops scorching rays.
You are the other one that needed heals, right?
Scorching Ray is an evocation spell. I can't
No, me.
learn it.
Yeah.
I guess I'm still over like. I'm on like 41 out of 66.
Okay, since
I'll
no one
give
else
you
claimed
one.
them, I'm grabbing those potions of cure moderate wounds.
Okay.
10. Okay.
So I'm just using first level spells to heal.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess if we're going to
Except
be
for
resting
me.
anyway,
I was
we
like,
might as well
"Don't
just
heal."
use all the healy things.
I mean, once we
exactly.
start to rest, but for now I'm not, because I don't know where we're going, because we're going to go. All right. So they are now awake.
Mm-hmm. It's a he.
All right.
He's like 17. Human.
All right. Name and rank.
Don't know. We never ever gave him a name. Bob. There's
Oh,
Bob.
yeah, I said they were going to be Andrew, Bandrew, and Candrew.
Which one's this?
This the leader is Andrew.
Okay, this is Andrew.
You're A, B, and C.
Oh,
Now you get it.
God, that was dumb.
That's what I told you.
He's a.
I mean, I'm kind of glad that Bandrew and Candrew died.
Andrew he's a cook, so you know. This is like
Which one was the? All right, obviously Candrew was the cook. 'Cause
Yeah,
C.
Andrew was the cook. This is like Sesame Street, the Sesame Street session.
And then Banjo was the bucksman. Like, okay, so he's a very low-ranking officer. He has basically just been promoted since the former leader of this group died, and they were tracking a bunch of people that got kidnapped. They think they just found a bunch of empty camps when they were out.
Cylinder camps.
What?
Cylinder camps.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they were tracking them over here.
Okay, I need a full 8 hours of sleep to refresh my spells, so I'm going to go off and catch a snooze while this happens.
You want to set up a camp inside the crater up on top of the hill now? It's a pretty defensible position.
Which
Sure.
crater?
I am now sleeping over here amongst the gibbed parts.
Oh, there's no people parts.
It's just a mist.
Reminds me of spell school.
Finally missed the human.
So
There you go.
you said he was like 17.
Yeah, he's 17.
What is his rank?
I don't know. I didn't actually make ranks for the Civil North Army.
You can get back to me on that.
He's a field officer.
He has the rank of Butsman.
Yeah, no, Butsman first class.
Then why are we fighting them if they're using Butsman ranks?
Because the Butsmen are. I don't know. Why are you? He's not evil. He just happens to be on the other side of the war.
I know. So, since he seems to be very talkative and not,
Basically, he's not trained for the position that he has. He only has it to,
yeah.
field promotion.
I do want to make. Would it be a perception? No. There's something about intent. Sense motive. Yes. And we're still under sky. So guess what that means?
You get like 1 billion to it.
I get another 28.
Okay, what are you trying to learn?
I'm just trying to keep an eye on him and like if he's dodging any questions or.
At this point, he's just given up.
Yeah. Okay.
He has no will to resist. He's kind of surprised that you revived him at all. He doesn't think that you're going to torture him, and he's just like, you know what? I don't care. Everyone I know is dead. Here's all the information. Go do something with it. Leave me alone.
Okay. So, I'm gonna try and get information about like their military movements then, and numbers, like where the camps were that when they went missing. Just general military knowledge.
Whoop.
It's a map.
Okay. So this big square thing. This not square. This big shape.
Trapezoid?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Polygon.
This polygon. All the camps pretty much inside that area. There were 3 of them. There's one, his camp right here. That was the first one to go missing that they know of. They came back and they were deciding, oh, we're going to go to the next one, which is over here. That one went missing. They were heading to the 3rd one, which was right here, next to this big town that has recently been conquered. And they have not reached it. You are approximately halfway in between.
Okay. So 2 missing camps.
And the only thing that was similar was there was no footprints in the camp. Everything was swept clean.
Curious.
When we have a moment, I'm going to ask Buttons about this away from him, as well as anyone else who's knowledge in our military, and basically, could this have been us? I kind of doubt it, because if we had that ability to push back that hard, that fast, we wouldn't be in this situation, but...
Well, Buttons says no, because if there was an operation like that, he would be in charge of it, and he's not.
Yeah.
Also, he was saying that that sounds like a very professional job anyway, and maybe he got like some drow assassins, but he doesn't know why they would be doing that.
Curiouser and curiouser.
He also says he doesn't think it's the cultists. Because you've seen the work of the cultists already, and so has he. And they're messy. They leave lots of blood in bodies and everything.
So, we're dealing with an invasion with some technologically superior forces, cultists, and now another group of miscreants. Yay.
Well, Cass was one of the prevailing forces, and they became that way due to fighting off everyone else that wanted their land. It's the largest source of metal in the continent. So
okay, these camps are on the border of the Eutulkwold. Is this something that having interacted with the sand elves and stuff, is this something that is at all fitting with their behavior? Were they to go on an offensive?
It could be. You've never seen them go on a serious offensive. There is large, like, this first grid, like this entire first grid is surrounded with a bunch of labyrinthian canyons that is very, very difficult to navigate, even for the desert elves. And that has really been a really impenetrable defense, because you keep wandering and then you go down below ground, and then you get lost, and then you die. The only real way to get over it is flying airships, or to go through the big, gigantic former river, right where the giant fortress is. Or you can go around. You can go all the way around.
Yeah.
But that would be pretty obvious.
All right, so since we have someone from Scylla North, especially someone in the army, who was not immediately hostile to us, I would like to know more about whether or not they were drafted and what their view on the war is.
Okay, that's smart. They're not drafted. They signed up 2 years ago, basically because they didn't want to become a merchant. And they do not like the idea of going to war. They just wanted to patrol around the outsides and, serve as like merchant marines, I guess.
Yeah. So they signed up before they knew there would be a war, and they went, shit, there's a war.
Yeah, so like, motherfucker, this sucks. I hate this. And they are well trained marksmen, but they don't know why they're invading Cass. They just know that the Still North Army is recently been very harsh on dissenters. Usually, it's like the least army in the world. But in the past few years, that's changed.
Okay. Professional army.
I think it'd be safe to say that public opinion of the war is not high.
I mean, it's a war, so.
Well, they don't think it's a just war.
Well, the thing is, a lot more frequently, it's easy to have a war, like a good public opinion of a war that is 1, recent, and 2, going in your favor, and 3, not on your land. But the fact that all 3 of those things are true and they still don't like it says something.
Well, yeah, because Cass and Still North have been allies since like the invention of both countries.
Yeah.
And, so like, why are we attacking Cass? Like a lot of people have family in both countries.
Yeah. As far as I know, as a player, we haven't heard anything about changing leadership structure, so I'm going to ask them any recent events in leadership change.
Yes, there was. There was the Council of Merchants onboarded 2 new members about 4 years ago, that hasn't happened. They haven't made new slots for people in the leadership of the country in like over 50 years.
Okay, so they added 2. Like they didn't just add 2 members; they added 2 slots for members. So they just made room for them.
Spots for people, and then put those people on.
Okay, and what do we know about these 2 people? And I'm sorry, I'm doing all the talking, people. If you want to ask questions, feel free to chime in.
What you know about the people? There was a big hoopla about it because they were not native Cassians.
Or Silenorthians?
Sorry, Sillinor. They were not native Sillies. I mean, that's
War is sounding increasingly stupid the more I hear about it.
the Sillinor people, the Sillies.
No, this whole war business is just sounding more and more stupid the more I hear about it.
Well, that is the public opinion, but the government seems really into it.
Well, the government's dumb.
Well, that's a government.
Obviously, the solution is to go into Silly North and stage a popular revolution.
That would
First
be
things,
I mean,
You know,
I'd be into that.
that.
first things first is we get rid of this skull, and then we.
And then we end the war. Neat.
We have a skull?
The crystal dragon skull.
It was what the dude was using to absorb.
Oh, right, that thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it
It's
was.
been a long time.
It's been 5 months.
By my count.
He was using it to absorb blood from people and
Or
putting
magic.
cases. Is there any other questions you would like to ask him, and what are you planning to do with him?
He's a
I was
prisoner of
planning
war.
to just strip him of all of his military gear and kick him in the pants.
Okay.
I mean, my plan was to, if there was not likely to be a military outpost, if we can find some way to put like a tracking spell on him. One.
You talk to your resident wizard.
Resident Wizard is asleep. Go away.
If you don't answer the question, we won't let you sleep.
Hey, hey.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen.
In the morning.
No, I have nothing that could track a person for days.
Do you have something that could track an item?
No.
Okay.
Best I could do is to study an item and then divine it later.
That would work.
But I don't have any divination spells that I know.
Oh, that won't
We,
work.
we, we would need to find some way for me to learn one.
Does Buttons have any?
Buttons has some magic which he can do area of effect spells. That's it.
Okay. But he has no like items that.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I could arcane mark something so that it's distinctively like a signature from me, but it doesn't actually let me track it.
Yeah.
It just lets other people track that I signed it.
Yeah, I mean that'll be good enough, I think, because that way we can. There are people with divination spells, and if you get together with them, I'm sure they can track your mark if need be.
That is true. They would be able to do that.
So,
Yeah.
Can you mark a person or just a thing?
Let me double check that.
I'm pretty sure you can mark anything. And if the spell says that you can't, then that's kind of bullshit.
Arcane mark. Upon any substance without harm to the material on which it is placed.
Yeah.
If it's placed on a living being, it gradually fades in about a month.
Seems like more than enough time.
Yeah.
So I think, just to be safe, we'll put, like. Because the reason I'm doing this before you sleep is so you can get your spells back.
Yeah, well, you have an hour when I wake up when I'm preparing spells that we can also make that decision. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. But basically, if you have two, I'd like to mark him as well as put a manacle on him.
Right. Oh, I see what you're saying. If I
mark the manacle, so in case it takes longer than a month.
if I use it now, then I can get it back by tomorrow morning.
Yes.
Yep.
I haven't prepared it, but I have one spontaneous cast per day that I can use.
Okay. Yeah, then we'll do the mark on him, and we can do the manacle in the morning.
Okay.
But yeah, so my plan, in short, is if we can't find a military outpost, basically find a small town and pass him off there, and like basically deputize some of the town watchies and be like, look, just watch out for him. Blah 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 blah.
Don't kill him.
Yeah, don't kill him. Give them some manacles if need be, like so they can time to something. I'm sure they can come up with their own as well, but like.
Makes sense.
And like inform him, like all of the discussions of the magic would be taking place away from him, so he won't know how long it fades and stuff like that. And just be like, look.
We have a very powerful wizard. Ooh, look at him. He's like,
He
almost died.
How likely is it that he would have known about the misfire explosions?
He probably knows about them because he uses the weapon.
I see where you were going with that. Let's try.
Well, no, I'm just like.
Oh.
Oh, like the
Is deception a skill? Bluff is a skill. Yeah, I'll do it. All right. Well, I'm just gonna be like, look.
Burn people
Your
like
friends pissed off our wizard, and look what happened.
Wait, what?
I'm trying to like intimidate him into believing that our wizard is super powerful, because the other two people pissed off our wizard, and so he just detonated their ammunition in their pockets.
But he shot them. He shot the wizard.
Did he?
Yeah.
No, that's our wizard, and I point to the barbarian.
What? Okay, no.
I hold my greatsword like a staff.
No, you have your arrow.
Okay.
Your
Oh,
bow.
yeah,
You have
right,
one bow.
right.
It's battle wizard.
Roll a bluff check.
It wasn't the guy flying around, like making spurts of glitter dust everywhere. No, the guy charging.
I'm gonna
up
hero
the
point to reroll this.
I'll help by looking intimidating.
Yeah, I'm gonna hero point to reroll this.
Okay.
Can I hero point again to reroll it?
No, you can't get to take the result.
Damn it.
He's like
Intimidating as fuck,
flying.
though.
That's a good hit.
We will run across more soldiers in the future. I wanted to see how gullible they were.
Evidently.
Yeah, you're doing okay.
You're
All
like,
right.
you're like, smart man, you passed the test.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, the barbarians are wizards. No, smart man, pass the test.
Very
This
good.
is the stupidest fucking thing I've seen all day.
It was worth a shot.
It would have been hilarious if it worked.
So you don't have Vigo buttons tells you that you're not going to be running across any Silinorth outposts, and the closest town has been taken over.
I was looking for Cassian outposts, not Silinorth outposts, first of all.
Okay, that makes way more sense.
We're not giving it back to the enemy.
Yeah, I was wondering like what the hell the point of it was.
That was not so smart.
Well, I mean, he did just try to do really stupid lies, so you never know.
So it's like any sort of like pseudo-military. So it's like you have a King's Ranger or something that just, or a Forester that just like watches a forest. Any one of like official thing is the goal at this point.
Okay, that's also not likely to happen. But you could do as you said and deposit them in a town.
Yeah.
You will be hitting at least one town before you go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you do that, I assume. I mean,
And we will provide them with some. So money is not really something they're going to be looking for, but
no.
we will provide them with some basic, just like probably not. I mean, like if the barbarian needs to lift a cart or something for them, that is possible. But like some basic healing and general animal knowledge and stuff that we can do on the time, and write out a promise to. If something happens and their village blows up, or if they just need repairs or upgrades, like basically an IOU from the Cassian military engineers.
Okay.
So it's like, if this is performed successfully, once we've resolved this thing, you will have a fancy village.
Okay. Okay. So, shall I start rolling for encounters on the way there?
Is it the next morning yet?
Yes.
Okay.
Right, so I'm just going to say everyone's healed up.
First of all, before we go to bed, I will arcane mark the guy.
Okay.
So that's done.
And then he
I don't think we need to arcane mark anything else, to be honest.
Okay.
I don't want to waste the spell slot.
Is it a first or second level?
0.
Oh, 0. It's a 0th level.
Yeah, but I actually have less 0th level spells than I do first, so.
Wait, but cantrip.
But-
Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
sorry, it's cantrips are infinite. Sorry, yeah, but it would mean I can only prepare 4 cantrips. I can use each one in infinite number of times, but I'd have to prepare arcane mark,
You don't want to.
and I don't want to.
If you're a wizard,
Oh,
warlock.
Because they know all cantrips, they just have to pick which ones they want.
more of a witch. When I was a witch. That's what I was.
Sorry, I'm just going through resetting all of my prepared spell counts.
Well, he's got like 18 cantrips. He has 4.
Now, I'm also going to attempt to copy the mirror image spell from the captured spellbook into my spellbook. I've looked up the rules for this. It is a DC, was it 15 or 15 plus spell level? Fuck, I changed page. I can probably find it again quickly. Here we are. 15 plus spells level. So it's a second level spell, so I have a DC 17 spellcraft check to make. And if I fail this, there's no trying again until my spellcraft rank changes.
That sucks.
Yeah.
But there's other spells in the spell book that you can try from.
I don't think there are.
I got a 28, so
Is that your fucking image for?
I may have spent the first half of the session just looking for images.
Nonsense.
Fair.
That'd be ridiculous.
Cool. So I now have mirror image. Beautiful.
There's also two skulls and a chocolate croissant.
Do I learn things? Like, can I learn things the same way as a spontaneous caster or
What class are you again?
oracle?
Oracle. As a divine caster, no, I think unless your class says otherwise, divine casters know all spells.
Well, I mean, there's a list of things we know.
Yeah, I don't think you can't learn cross spell list. These are wizard spells.
No, this is a wizard spell. That's why I can learn it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for encounters now.
And I can't do the same for Scorching Ray because I'm prohibited school education. And I already know days because it's a cantrip.
Okay, so there are no encounters to the town. You drop off man, make your promises as such. The people are like, sure, whatever. But we're just gonna end up packing up and moving over to the fortress in like the next couple of days.
Then bring him with you. And I write out a quick note to, like,
The commander?
like, yeah.
Commander Fortressman?
Yes, that's his name.
Yep.
Is not his name.
On the long line of fortressmen.
Basically, I just append the introduction at the end of the IOU.
Vendatu. That's his name.
Ventatu Fortressman.
The Vendatu Vavik.
Ventatu Fortressman.
That's his middle name.
Fortressman is his middle name? Yes. Or Vatu. Middle name.
Vendatu is his first name. Vendatu Fortressman Vivek.
Okay.
Before we leave, is there anything anyone else wanted to ask Andrew?
Not really.
Gunnar, there's nothing for you to bury.
Oh, I'll ask
Yeah,
about
just
the
gonna have to, like,
about that magic item the other two cracked.
I just
See if I
have to
can
put a
see if
couple
I can learn anything about it, its exact mode of operation and so forth.
Wait, hold on. Gunnar, what'd you say?
I'm just gonna have to put some sticks in the ground or something, say a prayer.
Yeah.
Spread some ashes into the wind.
There's no ashes. The ashes have already spread to the wind.
Yeah.
Spread some additional ashes.
They buried themselves. There was a cremation, that's how they bury in Silinorth. So it was what they wanted.
God. And Tyler wants to look at some sort of magic items?
The thing the guy cracked that gave him 4 copies.
What?
The
The thing he used to make 4 copies of himself.
Your image?
He just cast mirror image, I think.
That's okay. Then your version of mirror image isn't my version of mirror image because that spell works completely differently. But did he cast it? Because you said he cracked a thing and then it happened.
Yeah, it was a military scroll.
Okay.
It's a scroll that can be cast in a quickened state.
Okay.
He has no idea how that works. That's a military secret.
Cool. I didn't even want to know how it worked. I just wanted to know of his existence.
All right, and I guess one other thing, like that I forgot that
Oh, he isn't carrying any, is he?
men on the stuff that we can't get the magic back. Can we at least tell which spells were lost, or are they just completely gone?
No, those pages of the book are completely gone.
Okay. Sounds good.
Next.
And what is the name of the town that we're dropping him off at? Buttstown?
Buttstown.
It's actually Buttsburg.
Yeah, Buttsburg.
Buttsburg.
Okay.
Is it B-U-R-G or B-U-R-G-H? I'm in Pittsburgh, so I have to ask.
It's actually B-U-R-G.
Okay.
And it's pronounced Bootsburg.
A Bootsburg? A Bootsburg.
Yes, it's got the bunch of
It's got
umlauts.
useless umlaut.
Bootsburg.
And then
So wait, is it Bootsburg or a Bootsburg?
And I'm a Bootsburg. There you go.
Feel free to spell that however the crap you wish.
Shrug names. You Sirens.
Siren Chester.
Elry, that's where you drop them off on. Eelry.
Oh, and I will inform the town about the camps, the ones that were, especially, like, I mean, there's the two that are missing, but, like, the locations of them and to, you know, just to help them pass through.
Like, cool.
And that they went missing, so they keep their eye out and stuff, basically.
No.
Oh, this is important. When I cast Arcane Mark, I had to use my spontaneous cast ability, and that means I used an ability so I can show the, oh, it doesn't have an image. God damn it. So that's what the block, PF block means. Apparently it means a class feature. What the hell's an ability then?
Abilities are strength, dexterity, blah, blah, blah.
Well, what activates the PF ability image?
No
Roll
idea.
ability? Like, make a strength check. Try that.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a defensive ability. The PF block ability check.
We'll figure that out later.
Yes.
No, we won't. I refuse to figure anything out. It's Tiny Town.
Tiny town, tiny pot.
Tiny Town, Tiny Fox. Over there.
Okay, so we have dropped Andrew off with Peoples and told him to behave himself.
There we go.
I hope you're really, really happy with yourself.
I am.
Okay, you guys move past there, and then you can move over here, and I roll for a thing, and they're 55, and that is a nothing. Okay, so you arrive in Hinawa. Ifka. Hinawa.
Inawan Ifka.
That means like the forest of the lost child. Lost children.
So it's Japan.
What?
It's like all of their forests are like suicide forest.
No,
No.
like,
Love Cliffs forest.
It's just more like
not,
Forest of the evil cats.
not the forest where children get lost, but the forest where lost children can gather.
yeah, and this is like an elven forest, as in home.
Yes.
Japanese elf.
Japanese elves. That hang themselves from trees.
Blaine, you are so bad for a Pathfinder camp. Okay.
So we've arrived in Hionifka.
And you can hold up your little passport and you allow everyone to pass through. And you guys can rest. You can rest well here.
Whoa.
And you get the total of 2,400 experience.
2,400 experience.
And then
Math.
That's annoying.
is it dot on the gift?
Getting close to level 6. That's
Yeah.
fine.
On the screen. On the two.
Yeah, on the gift. There's like a
No. Because I can move my mouse. You don't have a mouse.
oh, so there's actually a dead pixel on this TV.
Mm-hmm.
Which color?
So we are at 21,000 now?
Red. You just got 20, 24.
I'm confirming with someone else who's been keeping track. Anyone else?
I think usually TM's the good one about that. I like
My count is at 21k out of 23.
All right, we're good.
Same.
Okay, can I delete your artwork, or should I just leave it?
I don't like what's got a Kraken.
You can delete the boat then.
Real giant squid. I think it's in Kraken territory. It's real big.
It is quite big. It's a size of several towns.
It's bigger than that. It's the size of a small country.
It's why it's a kraken.
Alright, I just
Or
grouped it
here-
all
or
together so
here
we
to
can
be kraken.
move it now.
Ah, oh no! It's missing a triangle.
That was him deleting it, wasn't it?
Oh,
No,
it's moving it.
I was putting on it, but it's,
Oh.
It lost a yeah.
I thought he was like, I'm grouping it together so I can move it. Whoops!
No. Well, whoops! It forgot a tentacle.
Whoops.
it's all better now.
No.
It's not. It's not better. Nothing's better. Everything's terrible.
Alex.
Maybe I'll delete it now.
No, you just.
Oh, there.
There you go. That's it.
Swimming.
Okay, no one else can see that except for us because we're the only ones on the screen.
Well, they could see it if they wanted to, but no one.
There. I put the name of the town. He dropped them on there. It's not actually Bootsburg, whatever I said.
Bellary?
Yeah, Elry. And then you guys are all the way over here. Now what? Oh, you talk. I guess you're gonna talk with the wolf spirit, turkey.
Where is the skull, by the way?
It's inside one of your possessions. I think
Okay.
Raz had it.
I did not have it. At least I don't think I did.
I have something called Tiamat Cleric stuff, but I don't know what that is.
I mean, you might have just been. You have it then. You have the skull. Wait, no. I think we were. Were we intentionally giving it to someone non-magical?
How is that an ability? That should be an item. These things are fucked up.
I think you just marked it real quickly to keep track of stuff at
Right.
the end. You're like, fuck it, write it down. Here's a place to write.
But it's still a pretty great image for a team at Claire. Okay, so
Oh no, this isn't the skull itself. Look at the
Yeah.
description.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's just the stuff that he was carrying, and
Like I said-
I was just moving it down for someone else to carry.
since the skull absorbed magic, I felt like we would have given it to someone non-magical
Yeah.
to not fuck with them.
why did you name it Buttsburg? God, I wish I could lock down a map so that no one can type anything. We're just gonna make it smaller.
It's the same orange color as the vector.
Yeah, so you have to look really closely to see that this is actually Buttsburg. There. The hidden Buttsburg.
What's burning?
What am I doing with my life?
Is like
You were telling me what their experience was, and they were going to talk to the wolf spirit and stuff.
Yeah, that sounds good.
We were tracking down who had the skull to make sure that it was brought with us, but yeah.
Someone has it.
What the wolf was holding? I don't know if the wolf.
No, the wolf tried holding it and then it burned its mouth.
Oh right, yeah, that happened.
And went, oh!
Okay, so you all rest inside a big fancy inn. It's,
Well, I mean, we declare the skull before entering. We do not bring it into it without.
okay, so
We declare the skull all of our fruit and
Meat products,
Meat
any
products.
perishable goods.
We note that we spent at least one time in the last 4 weeks in on a farm, which may have contained dirt.
what about all the goblins? You came in contact with a lot of goblins.
That was the thing that happened, yeah.
I mean, I think that's just assumed by being in cast that you have come across either goblins or someone who's been in contact with goblins. So that just is the default assumption by coming from cast.
Oh, we're probably not going to be able to take pets. Sorry, I'll have to leave the wolf.
They're not pets. They're
Companions?
what's the word?
Service animal?
Service animal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Try taking that through like Australian quarantine and see what happens.
I mean, to be fair, it is a mobility service animal. Like,
Still, are we going to have to be quarantined for 4 to 6 weeks to check
Okay.
for babies?
let me point this out. We are entering a place with a wolf god. I think they're okay with a wolf.
That's true.
I don't know. These are bureaucrats we're talking about.
I mean, this is also a place. What? Why can't I highlight that? Move it to the top right. Whatever.
I mean, I'm not going to say that we might not have to fight regarding the guard dog, pony, pack animal, owl, bat, and 2 dragon birds I have with me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
but
definitely going to have to quarantine those.
those are you're a citizen of this place, so you can bring in whatever you want essentially.
Oh, right.
Bringing things out may be different. But since you're a fucking cleric of this place, I think they'll allow it. So, you guys gonna camp outside and talk? Someone has to. You have to commune with the wolf, not your wolf, and to talk to it.
Okay.
Everyone else can look pretty.
I strike a pose.
I fade away into the shadows.
I am visibly uncomfortable with the like naturey, elfy magic.
You may be surprised, but there's not a lot of elves here.
It still looks elfy.
It looks elfy as fuck.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hang back.
But the main population is a bunch of bird creatures who are not very pleased with cat folk being allowed in. Anyway, so the wolf, like, you go to bed, it comes to you in your dream. It's like, what's up? Why are you back here? I thought you were going on some big journey.
Okay, so much talky. Butter.
Yeah, you're the one with the most charisma. This is your job.
A butt ton of charisma. Yes.
A butt's perfect.
I'm just waiting for some of these bird people to have a problem with me so I can stab them in the face.
Okay, you were not around for the last session or the last campaign. That's not going to go well for you. I shot a god before I gained god powers.
This is Turkey's former character's country. They
Like,
won't.
My character was bad at shooting. Everyone else tried to hit the god and failed. I shot it and was the only one to hit it and then gained god powers after that. So, good luck attacking bird people.
That bird person was like,
Everyone was super OP. That was the whole campaign. They were fighting gods. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, what's up?
We have come across thing that needs dealt with, and the peasants over there don't know how to deal with it. So, came bring it to you so you can prevent dragons from happening.
I thought that a cleric of mine would be much more well spoken, but sure. I'm not going to accept that. I don't know if you've been here.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a standing army. Why would you bring something so terrible into our country?
trust anyone else with it.
Because we don't want to deal with it.
The hope was that you would be able to hide it either, if you could not hide it within your territory, that you'd be able to provide us with some ability to render it untrackable while we find something to do with it.
Eventually, they're going to find it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could bring it to the dwarves. You could bring it to the desert elves.
The problem with bringing it to the desert elves is that we were not sure if this would set, like, it was like the reason the desert elves are there is to keep shit away from Tiamat. This could be something that wants to go to Tiamat, and we didn't really want to do that.
Yeah, but the desert elves also have huge pits and temples guarded by Sphinx, where they throw things in that they don't want the world to ever get.
Okay.
You will just have to find a friendly tribe of desert elves. So maybe the dwarves are a better bet.
Yeah.
Where are the dwarves?
Dwarves are further up north.
Oh, they're all the way up northeast through Silnorth, and we don't really necessarily want Silnorth getting a hold of this either. So that'll be fun.
And you have to pass right over Tiamat's grave site.
Is that the Tainted Lands?
Yep.
Okay.
And the ground is actually that color. Just like a muddy ash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Could we throw it in the volcano?
In Cindermount?
Yes.
Well, technically speaking, we could.
Yeah, you could. I don't know if
Whether or not that volcano will still be there afterwards. That's
It's not that powerful of a relic. This isn't like a
relic.
We throw it into the
This
ocean.
is something that the cult made. Yes, this is something that the cult made. It's not some like ancient like
Well then,
a bone of Tiamat itself.
Who would know how to unmake it?
Yes.
Is there a safe way to dispose of this?
Desert elves would be the best people to know about that, since that's kind of like their whole mission in life.
Okay. So, who would be a guide we could find to take us to the desert elves?
So they might not kill us.
There's a Mori Yish, which is the ranger that is inside the northern fortress that links Cass to the desert Octari. Ultuk will, which when you say that really fast, it just sounds like you're mumbling a lot.
It's like, we just came from there!
Yeah, that would be a great place to go.
Instead of here.
Instead of here.
Why did they send us all the way over here?
It's mom and dad arguing. Mom, go see dad. Dad, go see mom. Mom?
They didn't send you anywhere. This was the party's decision.
No. It had been brought up, but then it had been brought up as a possibility, and they were like, yes, that.
Yeah.
They were more concerned with getting up the military, if you remember. And they're like, you got a big scary skull. Cool. Do something about it. Oh, that sounds great. Okay, cool.
There was a bit more to it than that. But they did not want to accept responsibility for it. So they
Let's
sent
just
us
bury
on
it somewhere.
You could just go and bury it somewhere.
Quit making this so fucking complicated and just bury it in the ground.
Okay, who has the trebuchet? We'll just shoot it into desert elf territory and let's be done with it.
No one has a trebuchet. You can talk to Cindermount. It's the place of gnomes. They almost assuredly have some sort of clinging device.
Okay.
That was not a serious suggestion.
Is there a postal service?
What's the strength check to fling it into desert elf territory?
From here?
Yes.
5,000.
Is
A
there,
lot. Excuse me.
is there
A lot.
Well, we do have a barbarian.
I think there's something 115 miles.
So, is there someone like another servant of Sif or whatever that we could pass this off to and give them a quest to deal with it?
Yeah, you can do that.
See, that's perfect. Let's find the local adventurers guild. We have some money to hire them, and we can handle it.
That you could give it to some Strix clerics and they could go do it for you.
Yes, because they can also fly.
Yep, they could get it done in like half the time.
Well, less, because they wouldn't even have to go through the labyrinth that we'd have to go through. If we didn't want to go through the fortress, which they may not let us bring the skull through.
Fly right over it. They'll take a fraction of the time.
Yeah, so problem solved.
Okay, so that's what you're gonna do. You have the next day, so now I guess you head back. You're like, okay, I don't want to deal with this problem. Please deal with it. And they're like, dude, we don't want to deal with it. And they're like, we'll give you money. And they're like, okay. So
part of it is that like this will like as much as Cass is already on friendly terms with them, this will be another favor that Cass owes them.
Yes. So a group of like 3 Strix clerics are gonna take it. Beagle is actually departing right now. He's gonna go to the big city that I forgot the name of that I'm not looking up right now. Buttsburg the second. Krieger Buttsburg. There.
Buttston.
Buttston.
If we're in a place that is populated, can I take a moment to try to sell a thing?
Yeah.
That
Spell book we got off the soldier. The core. Sorry. The rulebook says that it's worth 63 GP.
In peak condition, yes. But this is the spell book that is burnt. Oh, you mean the one? No. Yeah, this was not. This is fine.
Yeah, the one that had the spells in it.
Yeah.
Cool.
You want to sell it?
Yep. I've gotten everything I can out of it.
Do I have?
Does anyone else sell anything or buy anything or restock of any sort?
We have a whole lot of loot, but
I would have. Before we left, because since we were there, I would offer if any of the animals wished to rest or stay in the place. That's all. The ones I have on me. So.
I'm guessing that the vast majority of your animals are tired of being treated around the place. One of your dragon birds is probably keen on staying with you. Is that what's cool? The other ones are not.
All right, so just one dragon bird out of all the animals?
Yeah.
Including the pack animal?
Well, the pack animal you want to keep, do you not?
Well, I'm offering them the choice.
No, the pack animal wants to feel useful.
Okay, so it's guard dog, pony, pack animal, owl, bat, dragon bird, dragon bird. Pack animal and one of the dragon birds. Which dragon bird?
The purple one.
Okay, so the purple and red one, that's Kara. That's the female one. I named them all.
Of course you did.
The guard dog is Tira, the pony is Ira, the pack animal is Cole, the owl is Rama, the bat is Morlum, the first dragon bird was Nor, and the second dragon bird was Kara.
So you put them all inside your house.
Okay.
Someone is offering you 54 gold for the book. You can?
I'll take it.
Wait, what? You're just gonna take it? You're not even gonna make any checks to try and raise the price?
We don't have time to haggle. Like, honestly, I just want to get it off my hands, especially since, like, if we wander into the wrong place and someone sees that I have, like, a stolen Silonor soldier's book.
That would not be good.
Yeah.
In multiple situations.
Before we sell it, is there any, I guess we would have probably checked with Buttons that there's no, he doesn't really know much magic, but you are the wizard. Is there any reason that the military would be able to benefit from that other than just knowing what spells are in it?
No.
No, it's just a spell book.
Okay.
Okay, and Buttons has actually left.
Yeah. I was assuming that we would have checked with that before Buttons left.
Okay, so if no one else has anything else they want to sell, then or buy, then we shall go.
Are there any animals I can buy?
No.
Damn it! We'll just stock up on like standard rations and stuff and whatnot. So
Okay.
deal with that later, so we don't have to hold things down.
Okay, so you guys are starting to head back towards where do you want to go now? You remember your primary mission that you were given?
Stop the war?
Oh, we need to find ancient artifacts that would be useful and recruit people.
Yes.
Um,
Although the earlier thought of infiltrating Silanoth to stage a popular uprising does sound like a good idea.
That would be a bit different. I would be okay with that, but I would need time.
I was kind of kidding.
It's
I
a
mean-
good idea.
I was also thinking of that as well, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a full-on uprising as much as just like
Something is obviously up,
yeah,
and that up something is to do with Silanoth.
yeah, causing unrest enough to set a infiltration mission, if not assassination, regarding the two non-Silanoth members of the Merchant Council. Once we figure out who the hell they are.
Or we could go to the mountains of the Tainted Orcs and somehow draw a bunch of orcs from there into Silanoth territory, forcing them to fight a war on two fronts, which would relieve the pressure on Cass.
Which would be in line with our original mission. No, technically, if we are getting Silanoth civilians to fight for us, that is also in line with the original mission.
So it is.
So it is indeed.
Though I will say that many of our party are not particularly sneaky or wordy, or maybe can even speak Silanoth language or dialect. So
Interesting.
I silently just stare at you.
Yeah. It is true that half the party is just strong, silent types. But staging
While holding my
uprising
rifle,
does
obviously a Silanoth make, and looks rather expensive.
character.
the question is whether or not non-soldiers would have that tech, and
Well,
If that would be-
probably not. But clearly not the entire army isn't in on this war either.
yeah,
So, just need to get a few military bases to switch sides.
Yeah, we just have to make a few military bases switch sides in a war.
They didn't say it would be easy.
oh, I know what we should do.
Okay.
Swing by and pick up Andrew again, and like, train him in our ways and convince him to join our side as we travel, and use him as like as like an assistant or quote unquote messenger or something from one of the Merchant Council, and then
Oh.
convince the forts that we are giving the word of the Merchant Council, and there's been a coup within the Merchant Council of the two people like that are taken over and have taken like captives of the other ones, enforcing them on their ways, and therefore they need to resist the orders from the line of direct line of command and start their own.
Is there any? Would you like to buy locate object as a spell, Mr. Wizardman?
What level is it?
I don't know. That's a divination spell.
Oh, I didn't forbid divination, did I?
It probably did.
Yeah, I normally do, but I probably didn't just for a change.
Okay, object.
It's a level 2 wizard spell.
Yep.
Prohibited education and necromancy. I'm good.
What?
He was checking if he had forbidden divination magic. But no, he forbid the necromancy and something else.
And
Evocation.
No explosions and no dead.
Yeah, it'll be almost the same price that I got for that book. Do you
Yeah,
want to just say I traded the book for the locate object?
Yeah.
I like that trade.
Okay.
I do like the double grab dance.
Okay. So
Very, very silly.
either way, you guys are heading back west.
Yeah. So it's a matter of, do we want to dungeon crawl around Cass to find ancient artifacts that could help turn the tide? Do we want to infiltrate Silanoth and foment internal revolution? Or do we want to convince a third party to help us, such as the Tainted Orcs or the Dwarven Confederacy?
Or the giant squid just off the path.
Yes, or the unlisted giant squid. There's also a fourth option in which you could go back, join the Cassian military, and fight with them.
Or we could directly fight the forces of Silanoth.
I feel like we're a more effective force multiplier doing any of the other options.
Yeah.
If I did want to check the store while they're there, if there are any long-range communication magic items.
Yes, there's a bunch. Stones of Whispering. But they have to be paired. And
Yeah.
you can buy them, and they're like 200 gold.
I need to check how much money I have, because I don't actually know.
Yeah, or you can get a subsidized contract.
AT&T Tiamat.
No.
You have to get a monthly contract from AT&T Tiamat.
Where does gold show up on?
So
It's like the dragon's right in your ass.
What are you doing, Alex?
He's nervously pacing and fixing things.
Yeah. We need to buy a new one of those. Like that was dying if we need another one.
Don't actually know where I tracked.
At that time, the denim comforters were real popular, or
Get
denim
rid of the. Okay. So,
also starting to fall apart.
Yeah. This is just before I left.
so we no longer have the platinum then, correct?
no, you can't.
Okay. Silly people.
What they look like.
I don't actually know how much.
So what is the rest like TM and Brad, what are your votes for the strategy?
I mean, infiltrating Silanoth sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that would be the option that my character thinks would be the best option, but I'm not 100% sure if it's the best thing for the campaign.
I'm just saying that I have a huge timeline of stuff that will happen in Cass, regardless if you're in Cass or not. So you're technically free to go wherever you want.
Like, not only that, but also because we do have a bunch of, like, really bashy party members. And I get the feeling that a more talky campaign would end up being 9% turkey.
They've been on trains like 0% of the time I've ever been around.
Well, there are lots of train stations that they keep avoiding.
Is that what all those straight lines are?
Yeah, all those lines are trains. There's 26 clans
Okay.
inside.
Basically, every time we've gone to a train station, there's been an entire army there.
Yes, because you go to like the main train stations. Look north. Look north, young man.
Okay, my vote as a player is that we should stay in Cass.
Mm-hmm.
As a character, I'm going to make a minor ask pull and say that my character has reasons to not want to go back to Silanoth.
Okay,
My
so
character has reasons to want to go back to Soul North. Just because I can't quite remember what they are right now because I've misplaced my background document. Doesn't change anything.
your parents, you want to check up on your family.
Right. My
The family.
stuff.
Ren will bash
Well-
things wherever we go.
Then what? Since we just left a place with flying clerics, you could have potentially tried to make a deal with one of them to check in on them.
See, that sounds like something a smart person would do.
So you wouldn't have done it. Okay.
Well, also, I don't know if they would have helped out the cat person.
They did seem sort of very racist towards cat people.
It's not like your two races have been at war forever.
I didn't know they'd been at war. I was the cat person or the bird person.
What kind of a country is West Perion, and can we go to them for help because they are close?
They are a very fucked up country. They were recently made after the Devils invaded, and that's the last part of a gigantic empire. So the odds that they would help you are not zero, but you would have to make a pretty convincing argument. But you have a lot of evidence that, not only is this a Silnorth invasion, but there's also other darker forces afoot. That would be a pretty persuasive argument.
I mean,
feel like-
you go.
I feel like the Desert Elves would be at least as compelled by that argument as not.
They would be extremely swayed by that argument.
Like,
Okay, you just sent someone else to go see the desert elves, and then you're gonna.
yes, but we didn't want to carry the skull there, is the point. Like, we did, like, even getting this, like, we did not know if bringing the skull through the fortress would basically destroy the fortress.
Also, the Strix aren't necessarily going. They just tasked them with disposing the skull. The Strix actually got a big lead box. They put the skull in it. They're going to fly over, bury it somewhere inside that desert, and leave. Because divination magic can't go through lead. So they're like, no one's ever finding this shit.
So divination magic is like gamma radiation. Good to know.
Does that mean if I divine you really hard, you explode?
Actually,
Well,
You can contract cancer in 10 years' time.
Sure.
no, what would happen is if
And
you
you
put,
get cancer. That's what
yeah,
Can I divine myself into the Hulk?
so are you going to go try to talk to the desert elf?
That's is that the Lutuk Wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably our best bet. They're close. They're likely to help us.
I do not have.
Also, they can just directly attack Silnorth. Like Gunnar said, they don't have to go into
Yeah.
Cat.
Yep.
Also, good luck if they just do assault and retreat tactics. Good luck on Silnorth tracking them back into their territory.
That's also very true because it is a gigantic, crazy ass desert with train tracks going everywhere.
Looks like someone built it in
Also,
there.
we have temples guarded by spirits full of ancient and powerful artifacts.
I mean, I kind of think we should just go there so we can chat with the Sphinx, since we all speak Sphinx.
That is true.
Hang on.
Why do you all these things?
Because it's a thing.
No,
I don't even know the origin of it. I just got dragged into it. Now I speak Sphinx and every other language but Sphinx.
it was Sector, wasn't it?
It was Sector and Dicey.
It was someone else too. Yeah, it was fancy.
It was.
They
That was
just-
like 2 campaigns ago now, I think.
Your language.
Oh, right. That's why.
I don't speak.
Oh no, hang on. I speak Sphinx. I do it at separate level, and I don't know why.
See? I don't know how you get dragged in. You just do it.
I've had the sensory equipment to do it.
Yeah, he just chose. They just chose it
Oh.
to be stupid and then they read some runes and they exploded. And
No, this makes sense. Because who the hell is going to speak Sphinx? And it gives the party a language that we can communicate in
There
secret.
were only 2 people, and they never used it except when it exploded in their face.
Yeah, I was mad at this. I'm like, there's some Sphinx writing over there, and it was explosive runes.
Yeah, you just said there's some writing there. What language is it in? And you're like, Sphinx, I guess. And I exploded. That was in the dual. That was in the dual serious / silly campaign.
In the silly campaign, there was that book written in Sphinx.
I think yes. So
Got the little raptors, so that doesn't.
Since this is apparently not like this is I guess a moderate town, would it be likely for the army to also have those stones and give us one of the paired ones so we can keep in touch with them, or should we just have to buy one? And is that something the party would want to buy?
The army almost certainly has them by now.
Okay. So we can go and pick up one.
Yes. Okay.
And we're probably going back to the fort to report and use that as the entryway into the elfin territory.
I'm getting on a goddamn train.
And we'll get on a goddamn train.
Choo-choo.
Okay.
Choo-choo, motherfuckers.
So, and you're probably gonna have a Mori Yish, which is a serpent folk archer. Guide you through it.
Wait, did you just say serpent archer?
Serpent folk.
I'm pretty sure this is a snake archer.
Yep.
It is actually a snake archer, yes.
That doesn't seem very aerodynamic.
That's exactly what I said.
It's totally fine. You just turn the snakes, you turn them around, and you shoot them pointy side first. You want to shoot the fangs first.
They're not doing this again.
You paralyze them and you shoot them fangs first.
No, because that's not aerodynamic. When you shoot them tails first, then they wake up and then they bite you. They don't fly very good.
Cancelled? There are two. Okay, I have solved this. There are 2 competing theories within the world. Done.
The archer?
No. That's way cooler.
What if you give them little bats?
Okay, I'm tired of you. Okay.
Desert elves.
Desert elf. So you're gonna go back to the fortress, the northern wall, and
Grab a stone.
Loltuk Wold.
What's up, wall?
I thought that was an I, like Eotuk.
No, it's Loltuk.
Why is it a lowercase l?
Because it is an article.
Okay. Lutok.
It means the expansive world.
Lutok.
The big world.
Makes sense.
Not exactly elegant.
Big area.
The big land. Okay. So you guys go. Do you want to get on a train? This train line is controlled by Silinorth now.
Let's not get on a train.
You could sneak. You don't have the princess with you anymore.
We could sneak.
And it is a very long way there. It's like a week.
Sure. We'll train.
Finally.
Taking the train like sensible people.
Okay, so
Taking the train after the 5th hint from the GM.
No, to be fair, pretty much the entire time we either had the princess with us or a magical skull that ate magic, and we didn't want to give to anyone.
no,
I totally understand.
there's been legit reasons, but
But
this
still, it's
campaign,
supposed to be the train campaign.
since the second session, this has gone very off the rails of where I had it set.
I don't know where you intended it.
Even
I will come to
drew
your house
the
and have
rails
you.
on the map, and we avoided them entirely.
Everybody. Everyone loses a level.
Okay, I have a new plan. I think we should go to the orc place where they presumably have no trains and spend our entire time there.
Westperion doesn't look like it has any trains.
I thought of a competing self with
Yeah.
this.
I know that
I think that was
is train free.
communication rock service to AT&T about Y Horizon.
Y Verizon?
Yeah, Y Verizon. Y Verizon.
Y Verizon.
Why is it nice?
I mean, yeah, it has all the dragon things, obviously.
Well, also Wyvern, like
Comca-
cat symbol, so that works
Okay.
especially well.
No,
Comcast.
you don't have a train.
So it's going to take you a day to get to the place that has the
So
train.
AT&T like only works on like the desert gold.
Yeah, it's basically Sprint. It only works here.
We are good to roll for encounters.
Like Verizon works like all of CAS, but if you go anywhere outside of
That costs you a lot of money.
it, costs you a lot more.
Okay, so it's going to take you about a day if you guys ride really hard to get there, because it's like 90 miles. That's a long way. How would a horse feel about just going 90 miles in a day?
I think horses can go like the fastest for the longest amount of time. That's the horse's advantage. I mean, that's like Pony Express. The horse is dead at the end, kind of like distance, but it could do it.
I mean, okay, we'll just ask the clerics for like an endurance enchantment.
Or you can just heal it.
It's like a full-on gallop. Like
You can remove fatigue and just cast it on the horses.
How do you remove fatigue?
You get a cleric spell that's called Remove Fatigue.
I don't think I have that. So
I can just straight up summon a horse that doesn't get tired. But I think that's only for a couple of hours.
What was that? That's the opposite. You want Alex?
I found a way to. There's a necromancy spell. There's a necromancy spell that makes fatigue, so I'm sure there's one that undoes fatigue.
It's what I had in mount.
Apple flowchart.
Oh gosh.
Not that complicated anymore.
Riding horse for 2 hours per level. Oh, I'm level 5, so yeah, I can ride a horse for 10 hours without getting tired.
And Gunner is a horse.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah, this isn't. I guess this is necessary. What?
What? Oh,
Let's just DM rules and are like, yes, it works, or no, it does not. Which is, I think, what
No attribute was found. No attribute was found.
yeah, I don't know what that was.
Okay, that's your ovary ability. Okay, so you guys are gonna ride here. You probably should take a day and a half, I guess, to go, so you don't kill your pack animal, which definitely can't go that fast.
What if we gave the pack animal a horse?
No.
wait, do you have reduce animal?
Yes.
That's
Can we shrink the pack animal? Give it a horse.
Actually, no, I don't. I only have enlarged person.
Okay, well then we'll enlarge the horse that you're giving the pack animal.
Oh.
Enlarged person must be humanoid.
Ah,
Okay, so enlarged Gunner.
Gunner carries the pack
No,
animal.
I am not Sector. I am not best horse.
Okay, so yeah, you're gonna probably go about 60 miles, and then the next is just an easy ride, and then you can get a train the next day. And on the train, you can go a good long ways down the train. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know that we could necessarily get there in one.
No, you could get to Wiswick in 2 days if you do that. Otherwise, you're riding. It's going to take many. It's going to take a lot. And it takes like a week to go around, or 3 days by train. So there's your answer.
Yep.
Okay, so random encounter times. And then this we're gonna stop before you get to Wizzik. We're gonna stop at this night. Because I'm tired.
We're being attacked by a knight?
Yes, Iron Knight. It's giant. It's from Demon Souls. That's the Tower Knight. You're getting attacked by the Tower Knight. Okay, it's nothing on the way there, and then you set up camp again. Who wants to take first watch?
I will take first watch.
Actually, no, I need to take first watch so I can get 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep.
Oh yeah, you can't trance.
Not an elf.
He's not a real elf. He's a fake one.
I am not an elf.
He's a fake human.
I am real human. You want to go skateboards?
Shut up. You can't say all the stuff that you see on the screen.
No, what is he though?
He's a half elf.
Oh, okay. I thought you said that he wasn't an elf.
What is all these monsters you're looking at, Alex? Why are
I'm not an elf.
Wait, so he wants to be a human, but is half elf?
The elves were dicks to him.
Okay. Well, no, that's always true with half elf.
The elves weren't actually dicks to me. I just resent them because I'm a half elf.
Well, yeah, usually it's the other way around. It's like, oh man, I wish I was a full elf. Then they'd accept me. Then senpai would notice me.
Huh, Roll20 is real slow right now for me. Okay, anyway. Okay.
There's nothing random encounter noise.
Boop. Camping there. Yeah. That's, you can get much closer than that. Yep. Okay, that's right. So, you sleep, you're taking first watch. Give me your perception check. Give me your...
Shit, I didn't think watching would actually require watching.
That just makes me think that you automatically fail.
21.
Okay. So you don't see anything. Who's taking next watch?
Oh god.
I will take a watch at some point where there are stars.
There are stars in the third watch.
I will take that watch.
There's full stars there.
Just an entire star that comes crashing.
Okay. So who's next watch then?
I guess I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay. I need to do some sneaky things.
Or something.
Okay. Did you say ooh DM layer?
Yeah.
Ooh DM layer. Mm.
I don't see quite as good.
You excited about laying the DM?
Still pretty good.
It sounds like a rock lion.
Okay, so you go to wake up. Friend, and your shift is over, and you notice that Prin is not there, and it's just his stuff. It's just a sleeping bag, basically.
Okay.
Oh, okay then.
Gunnar, you look around and you notice that Gunnar, basically everyone except Raz and Turkey's bird are not there.
Well, that's potentially problematic.
Potentially. Only potentially.
Do we get PMs? Do we wake up?
I'm working on it. It just takes a while.
So this is me awake and seeing that no one else is around.
Oh, I can
Yes?
talk to anybody as I want. I can talk to
I thought
Spider.
Gunnar had. Wait, no.
Oh wait, or was it Gunnar?
You had second watch, right, TM?
So I was.
Wait, you had first? I heard Gunner's name.
I have no idea what's going on with me.
Who had first watch? You did, Ika?
Me.
Okay.
Okay, so this is me experiencing this.
Okay.
5 PM. So wait to just is it just whisper? Whisper.
Whisper.
/W appears to have worked unless anyone else heard my test. Or saw my test.
Test. Up.
Alright, I sent something to Ekim as well, Zella. Did you see that?
No?
Alright, then you can /W name.
I can't see. Oh, I can't see the little whispers. Don't exploit that. Gunnar, what's your name here? Gunnar, when was the last time you spoke?
Right now,
No, like in the side chat.
I have never spoken.
Speak, please. Okay.
Okay, just Gunnar. Is that everyone that got taken? Beep beep. Oh. You need to make another perception check. You might be surprised about that, Tidor.
Okay. Well, I rolled really, really well last time, so I'm probably not going to roll any better. Nope, worse.
Raz, you were waking up, and you feel multiple hands on you. They're all grabbing your arms, and one's grabbing your neck. But you wake up, and you see someone that has a needle, and they're holding it over you.
I attack him in the face with my claws because I have those.
Your hands are being grabbed by 2 other people. Kim, you actually see this time.
Okay. Do I have time to do something?
Yeah.
Do I have time to, like, punch them? Something?
Can you bite? Do you have a bite?
I don't think I have a bite.
Well, that means your bite is just a 1d4 then.
Well, if I can bite some fingers, I'm gonna bite some fucking fingers.
How close am I?
You're about 25 feet away, and there's 3 drow holding your companion. Well, there's 2 drow holding him, and one that's grabbing his head and is about to inject him with something.
How long do I have to react?
About 6 seconds.
Okay. Then I move towards him until I'm 15 foot away. And then I color spray.
Color spray? Okay.
15-foot cone, so I'm going to hit him as well. Will negates for 15. The effect depends on how many hit dice they have.
Okay.
Does being prone provide any bonus?
None.
Okay.
It's mind affecting.
Okay, I need to roll Will as well then.
Yeah, sorry.
But you get your
You're
bite
fine.
before this goes off.
You're just fine.
He still gets his bite attack.
Mhm.
So you do that first.
Bite would be like
Just your
hit.
strength.
Just my strength to hit?
Yeah.
That's not a lot.
It works.
I mean,
You
it
find
works.
It's got the pointy needle, and it makes him drop it. And he's like, "Ow, fuck my hand!" And now the rest need to make a save against what is the DC? 15? And theirs is this an enchantment?
No, it's an illusion.
Okay, so the 2 that were holding him down are fine. The one that got bit is not.
Okay, depending on how many hit dice they have, they will either be unconscious, blinded, or just stunned. You can see the full details in the spell description in chat.
Unconscious with Less than hit. Well, they definitely have more than 2 hit die. With 3 or 4. So he's stunned. I wish I could just talk just to everybody. That is the missings.
Like create a group and be like, talk to group.
Okay, Tidor, after you do that, the guy that's stunned, he just gets stunned. He's like, ah. You feel someone tap you on the shoulder, and then he slugs you right in the face with an iron gauntlet.
I see. You need my AC?
Yes. Actually, I need you to make a fortitude save because I'm assuming he's got a critical, so I'm assuming.
Oh, I see. 6.
6?
Not great.
Well, he is immune to sleep. You were stunning fisted. Yeah. So you're just paralyzed now.
Okay.
Hey, that's supposed to be my move.
You're not the only monk in the world.
I should be.
Oh, damn.
And Raz, you're the only one left, and you have about 4 or 5 people grabbing you now.
That's unfun.
Okay. And they just start punching you a lot. What?
That's significantly less fun.
But you get to bite them still. Or you can try and scrap them, or you can do a strength check to try and throw them off of you, but it's not going to go well. Also, I was rolling everyone's perception, and TM, you probably woke up after you had a bag over your head and a needle in your neck. Gunnar, you slept through the entire thing and are probably still sleeping.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I will continue to snore then.
Turkey just woke up.
My strength's not great.
How not great is great?
14.
Well, it's better than the average man's.
True. I guess I could try and throw them off.
It's better than theirs, but there's just more of them.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and throw them off. It's probably not gonna go well.
You can also try and do something else.
It does not go well, no.
I'm salty that only one of them failed to check.
Yeah, the other one's rolled a 16 and an 18.
Mm.
And the other one rolled a 9.
So yeah, no.
They got an 11. No, they got a 12. So they beat you. That holds you down. And then they can't seem to get a needle near your neck because you keep biting them, so they just gag you and then throw a bag on you and manacle you up.
That's less fun.
How long am I paralyzed for?
Oh, you're also handcuffed and stuff. So unless you have some out of semantic component, they also gag you because you cast a spell, and I guess they can't throw you in a sack. You're big. You're like 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Gunner's tied to a pole, and they're just carrying him.
Oh.
And
Like,
He's still sleeping.
over a fire.
he's still sleeping.
Apparently.
Like sleeping.
Well, I rolled a 1 for his perception, so he didn't ever wake up. So now everyone's caught, and there's just a bunch of drow that are taking them to the Underdark.
Fucking drow.
And one guy is yelling and complaining that he's lost 2 fingers. And yeah, that's where we're gonna stop.
Great.
Kidnapped by drow.
Abduction.
I'm gonna have to murder some people before this is over, aren't
The
I?
news is they're all male.
Why is that good?
Well, duh, they're drow.
Male drow real scary.
Yeah, it's female drow are bitches.
Okay.
And the reason, Turkey, you are covered in a silence spell.
I figured as much.
But your wolf was not around.
And your bird got left. Right? Your bird's
Yep.
there. So the birds that can't.
But yeah, so you're currently being kidnapped by slaver drow. and that's where we're gonna stop. I want to do the thing and turn off the stream. Badoo.